chocolate?
It's the cocoa coffee, the mocha.
It's not even coffee then. It's like half sugar.
Yeah.
You put creamer in it too?
Yeah.
There's no coffee. That's why you're okay with drinking coffee at 6.
Still got a lot of coffee in it.
Oh, yeah. And then probably like at the bottom of the derpy.
Derpy cup is what makes it taste better.
Mm-hmm.
This is well understood. Double derpy.
Double derpies.
Got 2 derpies on.
Yeah, but you can only see one at a time.
It's true.
Because, well, you're just the right angle. Maybe you can see both, but...
I have to set up a series in here. Keep both derpies simultaneously.
Well, you can only look at one of them, though. Yeah. Unless you, like, cross your eyes kind of weird. Mm-hmm. Then you can maybe see both at the same time. But that also seems a little, like... Important. Actually, it sounds like a very Michael thing to do.
Yeah, very important.
Like, I need more eyes so I can see more derpies at once.
Yeah.
You see, there's a derpy in the derpy chat.
There's one.
See?
I posted that derpy. I posted that derpy.
Okay, you posted the derpy. What about that one?
That's all that derpy is that goes on.
And you missed the other cool one.
I know, I got that cool one. I even put a little thing on there. That's not super cute.
Just ignoring derpy chat.
I'm not ignoring derpy chat.
Oh, Scratch.
He slanders lies.
It's one of those words. I need to go grab my water and stuff back a second.
Hello, Matt. Hello, Scratch. Welcome to the horse show, starring horses. As you can see, that's their food supply, just waving over there. Primarily eat hay, because they're horses. How's everyone doing? Applejack, Trixie, doing stuff you guys can't see. Mooching. Can't see it, but they're definitely sweet. And when you guys can't see what's happening in the Horse Filmmaker, it's the motion. That's just the truth of it. Me, I'm just drinking coffee. 6 p.m. is try not to collapse. Oh. Who else is happy it's Friday? No, I am. Oh. Just about got this done. I know he'd say he does not. But from my perspective, it looks like it's almost done. He certainly feels like he's in the home stretch. Yeah. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-da. Go to the chat room. Hello, Sussman. Welcome. We got dancing horse. That's a cute little gift. Look at her go. The white horse. Got married. Trippies. Yeah. The heck? That's not a whiskey joke.
No, it's starry with a little bit of amaretto in it. Didn't put as much as I normally would, but there's something about derpies.
Yeah, they posted a little derpy. She's saluting.
Oh. Assessment. Sorry for not being here much.
Just had to post
How dare.
twice as many ponies
No, it's
to make up for lost time.
attendance is not required.
Yeah, but posting ponies is, so.
I can't even remember some of the regulars that I used to have back in like 2014 or 2015.
Sure, if I dug through my memories, I could remember some people who started watching when I did stuff.
I know the kind of because within the first year or two, we actually had like 30 or 40 people watching on the regular. And then there was kind of a lull in the middle there where I think most Twitch people were improving things. And I was just doing the same old thing, which was like streaming my camera and my microphone was crap.
I think there was a few streams I remember years back that where nobody showed up. And it was like, yeah, let's just hang out.
How do you? It couldn't be nobody showed up. How would you know?
What do you mean? Well, they didn't talk.
Oh. Yeah, it was mainly I just worked, but I didn't have a camera, so I didn't have to like provide that stuff, and yeah, I was just kind of on my own. But yeah, there was a lull in the middle for a little bit. But I know the only person I can really think of that used to be regular and doesn't really come up anymore was Blur to Blah.
Yeah.
Blur to Blah used to be like
Still takes messages.
on all the time. Yeah, he's just super cool. I think he's just got a much busier life now, and he's not. I mean, not to say like
how dare
yeah, if you're here, it's because you have no life. Though that part is probably partially true.
Say that. Guys, please.
You come
Everyone leave.
You come 3 times a week to watch a guy do horse animations.
It's called support, man. We're here to support you.
Hey, we're all in the same boat. That's why I'm doing horse animations.
Yeah, because horses are great. And Hasbro doesn't want to do it anymore, and somebody has to animate the horses.
Yeah, do music. Yes. Anyway, and look, I got because he mentioned derpy. I thought, oh crap, I didn't start the thing, so but nobody had done a derpy. But now the derpies are running. Music is making me cry. It's so good. Music. Oh, the piano stuff at the beginning. I know that song. Like I haven't listened to it in forever, but I know that song. It's really good. I did actually get a new music pack today. Not for music, but I had to split some stuff up. So this used to be about half full. It's Melodic Mayhem is from like Ori or something. I can't remember the name of the website, but it was through Humble Bundle, and I got a bunch of new packs.
I'm just noticing I'm not even in the camera.
Okay, and so through the music,
It's fine. I don't need.
no, I moved it because you weren't here last time.
I know I was a ghost. Got better though.
There's that, and then I think I gotta go this way. There we go. There you go. Now you're in camera.
Back here.
I zoom a little bit.
Yeah, I see no Michael. I poofed again.
No, Humble Bundle it's a pack running for only 2 more days, I think. But I wasn't going to get it because I think it was like $35. But then it was saying because they had the previous Melodic Mayhem pack that was included for an extra 15. So if you didn't get that because I already had it, it was 20. And I'm like, oh, okay. And there's a decent amount of music ones which are okay, but it was about a third of these sound effect packs came from it, and I can always use more sound effects. I have to remember that this is here. There's actually some pretty useful stuff, like decks and cards. They have like paper effects or playing with small little cardboard objects. Destruction effects are always useful. There's a few that in here that or that came in that pack that I need to remember to check this sometimes, because SFM comes with a lot of sound effects, but it's limited in some ways. 50,000 sounds like a lot, but it's 50,000s of like where probably 2/3 of them are useless. So
At work for like the last 3 days, I've just been listening to the Minecraft soundtrack.
really,
Yeah, it's very calming.
there's apparently some like a band that they call, I think it's called Minecraft or something, and I was like listening to a certain type of music, and then that came on, and I was like, what the hell is this? I was going to skip it because it sounded weird, but then it got into it. It was really good. And yeah,
It's not that it's great music, it's just so nostalgic, and it's intended to just be background music, which is
Minecraft music
helps me
alone,
focus.
just standard Minecraft music is good because it's just like piano and low key. I love that kind of stuff.
Focus music.
That was actually the one thing that came on this new pack. I think they call it Keys. I thought it was called Keys. Well, yeah, Keys. Is it? No, it isn't alphabet core. I'm just still on my alphabet. And this actually had some decent ones. So these all come in like different lengths, intensities, and stuff, which is actually kind of cool. Oh, that one's not the one I wanted. Was it Games was pretty good. Oh, I forgot these are multiple. I know, I like piano music though. Never go wrong with piano music. I was at Midnight was the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, I like this one.
I'm just remembering that mythology where Ra was playing the piano one key at a time. Like, you can never go wrong. Piano music.
By doing one key at a time?
Yes. He had rules.
Okay, so
That's
okay, I do have to do her lip syncing now. That was the holding thing.
thing you didn't want to do.
Well, no, it was just based on how much longer we had on the stream last time. I didn't want to start because I wasn't. If I have a certain amount of lip syncing to do, I don't want to stop partway through because I kind of get in a groove and yeah.
I want to hear about people and their weekend plan. Oh, he makes this horse talk.
Because it's either you're 6 feet above or 6 feet under.
Eat her pears right now.
You know why? No, she can't eat pears. You know why?
No.
She wants to scream but has no mouth.
She can still get boobs.
Wait, I feel like she can't fight back though.
Yeah, unfortunate. Well, oh no! Look at this scrunchy nose. Look at her go. She's trying to do Morse code with scrunchies.
Beep 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 beep.
Perfect. The best way to communicate.
She's gonna hide her nose. No booping.
No, she can't breathe.
She doesn't need to breathe. She has eyes.
That is.
It's kind of true.
I mean,
In a way, your nasal cavity is kind of sort of connected through your eye. I don't think you can breathe through it.
yeah. I think if somebody can get enough oxygen through their tear ducts, they're a special breed.
I'm gonna guess that you possibly could, but not to survive, just to like die 1% slower, or something. We shouldn't need lungs. Why can't we just survive off like osmosis from the air? Just absorb it.
So organisms do.
Yeah. Well, I think we got a few more than that.
Got like 10.
That's approximately.
Yeah. Hello, sunset.
You did a good old Fermi estimate of like, well, I know I have at least 10 brain cells, so that means I have to have 10 cells.
Minimum. Probably maximum.
So sunset.
So, what would it hurt while doing the lip sync for Pear Butter to put her in a really cute? do that. Be adorable. I mean, your outfit right. No. Now she's gonna be sad. She got no legs.
Don't need her legs for lip syncing.
No, she could have been wearing a cute outfit. Guys,
How about this?
well, got so many pony outfits to put her in. She looked like, what's happening down there? Oh no. She beautiful.
You know what I call this?
Big head.
Pony life.
Yeah. They did have tiny bodies and enormous heads. It's like, yeah. Improvement. Wee pony.
There we go. Oh wow, she look at that neck.
This is gonna be the proportions for Gen 6.
Oh no. Like you want proportion for Gen 6?
Mm-hmm.
I did that wrong. Oh well, her hair.
Got bigger.
No.
I feel like you were attempting
I
something
forgot.
that failed. You got big hooves, some tiny hooves.
Oh, she gotta get tiny butt.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say that's exactly what I was hoping you were doing. Just make it concave. Your small butt,
There.
non-existent butt.
There, is that
Can't have
good?
butts. Still too much butts, right? They need their butts to just be concave, inverse hash.
Oh yeah, because I'm using scaling in a certain way. This only works if I double up the scaling.
Like some bronies are going to wild mains. Those horses have butts. Not to take them for. Not a very good show. Oh no, that is Hasbro. That's correct. That is what Hasbro will
I
do.
think I need to make it a bit bigger.
Just the leg, no butt.
Okay, I think I might have went a little too small.
No, Hasbro approved. Just the butt has been deleted.
For a real tail. It's in there.
Just like
There's a butt.
disturbingly small, but Hasbro left her with.
She take tiny poop.
Hello, Dansky. How are you today? This fine Friday. Bought a crap ton of food from grocery store, and I don't know what I'm gonna make. That's what I did with my week.
Oh no. Got spiky butt.
And pointy. She cuts people on it when she sits I'm gonna
Nope.
assume no. Maybe at the door.
Nope. I guess Adam putting his cocaine in line.
Adam like trapped under a fallen.
That's a bit better.
For,
Okay, that's a tiny butt.
that is the appropriate size sensors.
Yep.
On Hasbro. He's like, good, the bro.
She had gastric bypass, but went a little too much. She's so smart. She got such a big head. Mm-hmm. She's definitely not getting enough blood to it. 90% of the blood in her entire body is in her head.
Yes. And her tiny heart is struggling.
Her one eye is bigger than the rest of her body. When's the next Jackbox? Jackbox is this weekend. It'll be Sunday.
Wonderful. Wonderful is what I meant to say. I can't wait.
Mm-hmm.
Go.
Yeah. Go check on that. I'm gonna go check on that.
Sure. It might be the bird outside that's been knocking. You know, I heard some knocking once on the side of the house, and it was just a bird that was trying to find food. It wasn't a woodpecker, it was just some other one. Don't know what it was. And where is this one? Oh, first.
Fine, he's just in the bathroom. Knocking on stuff. Ventures.
Okay, use the correct one. It's actually. It should be the correct model. There wasn't an enhanced, that was what it was. Well, wait. Every time she talked, I was pretty sure I used the new one. No, this is the VN stuff. Okay. Thing. Usually O2 is lowercase. There. Okay. The new revamp models don't have mouth neutral. If that one has mouth neutral, it's this one.
One little keys.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Remember where it was. Okay. Do that. And third pucker. Or as Michael likes it.
Just imagining her running around, dragging her head behind her with a smile on her face. That face. Oh no. Got time out. It's like, it's when she sees something she wants.
Give me Second Amendment. I'm country girl. I gotta shoot my rabbits.
But do you like to rap?
No, eat the rabbits. Don't even cook them.
Just goes
Just
out
eat
in
'em.
the field and bites into them.
Yeah, it's too fast. I got old. I'm old for the cart.
Does remind me of the really not good movie Little Nicky. where he's like, you bite into the meat, and then it shows one of the demons with a rabbit and tears off one of the rabbit's ears. Like, no, not you. That was a good joke. He tries to put it back on. Poor Bunny.
Little Nicky was an okay movie.
It was not the worst Adam Sandler.
The Deep South.
Deep South?
Yeah, when she goes like, "Where are you from?" From the South. The Deep South. And then later in the movie she goes, "Oh, the Deep South, I get it."
Adam Sandler, I feel, was like a product of his. The humor really clicks anymore, which is a movie he made.
That movie was fine. I think that the lesson in it was good. The premise was interesting.
Billy Madison up anymore.
No, I did like the whole idea of like how he finds a remote, where he goes to Bed Bath and Beyond and goes and finds Bed Bath and then finds the Beyond section. That's where he gets it. Like, I mean, that's not. I feel like that joke's been made before, but that was probably one of the first movies to take advantage of that joke. Does Bed Bath and Beyond still even exist? I think they went out of business.
I think they might have. If they definitely declared bankruptcy. Maybe they restructured and they still exist in some form. I saw plenty of fan fictions.
I was researching. I'm just not finding any. I mean, they still exist as far as I can tell.
Yeah, they got a
I
website.
feel like the HDR is triggering a little bit on here. Yeah, definitely.
No, they went last year. They went down. But they rebranded. Something happened in 2023.
Well, they went from Bed Bath & Beyond Incorporated to just Bed Bath & Beyond. Did they...
It must have been
traded as... I'm guessing that they used to be on the stock market, but when they were kicked off, so they couldn't be Inc. anymore? Yeah, Chapter 11 bankruptcy liquidation. Oh, it was acquired by Overstock? Yeah.
Overstock. Oh, wow, really?
Adopted the name above... Company acquired and adopted the name of bankrupt big box retailer Bed Bath & Beyond in 2023. Okay. Oh. So it used to be Overstock. Overstock acquired them and then kept the name. So Overstock.com Incorporated is now Beyond Incorporated, which... Okay, so that makes sense. I'm guessing that to them...
They wanted the name.
Yeah, I'm going to guess that Bed Bath & Beyond is a bigger name than Overstock.
Yeah, for sure.
Close the physical stores but remains an online store. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was at a Bed Bath & Beyond a few years ago, and it didn't feel they had anything there that I couldn't easily get at any other department store. I can understand if you want, if you're a specialty store for something like that, then you might have more niche things or specialty things or fancy things or a better selection than a department store, but it didn't feel like it had any of that. It just felt like the same stuff you could find at any other department store. Like you could go to Kohl's or JCPenney or Target or any of those.
JCPenney's holding on as long as they have is what impresses me. Feels like they've always been on the edge. The longest time. It is Cryptic Sunset. The evil knocker, bags of poop. You hear giggles around the corner of the house. Crazy.
Leaves a burning bag of poop on the front porch.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be kind of bad because our porch goes in a ways. We'd probably catch all that smoke and all that poop.
No poop, please.
But I have the outside camera, so if somebody were to do that and it caused damage, I'd have actual video of them, so...
Yeah. Doesn't really work like it used to. Plus, kids have video games now, so they don't have to go around setting poop.
Yeah, well, You can still wear a mask and some stuff. And I know that there's certain, like a paint or something you can put on things that will actually blow out the sensors on some cameras, so that like a lot of the cameras will just pop, or because like mine uses infrared at night, so I can still see perfectly clear even if it was no light at all. It's perfectly dark. And I think that's what it does, is it makes it so like infrared sensors will just pop back with a bright white glow and it can't see anything. So I mean, there's 100% ways to get around cameras, but if you're trying to do that, then it's not you having fun and goofing around. It's you being actively malicious towards a single target. Like you pick them specifically. As far as I know, I haven't pissed off any 8-year-olds that I'm aware of.
I can't say the same.
Do they know where you live?
Maybe.
Does it involve like you being unable to go within 500 feet of a school?
No, just gotta stay away from the Paw Patrol toys.
What have you been doing to Paw Patrol? No, you know what? No.
Going up to kids, screaming at them, telling them that their Paw Patrol t-shirts are shit.
Telling them that their favorite Paw Patrol puppy is wrong and that you know which one's the best.
If I find them, I'm gonna put them down.
Yeah.
What is with all like the popular kid shows right now involving dogs?
It all involves furry things because people like furry things.
Yeah, what's wrong with ponies? Ponies are the best furry thing by far. And those are like anthro things. Anthro things are weird. I said it. That's why the 8-year-olds are after me. Don't give like
The 8-year-olds after you.
Yeah.
I like that phrase. Like I look out my door and he's just standing at the end of the street holding a red balloon.
no, no. Big lollipop.
He's just
That's
very.
what I imagine.
Are you watching Wonka?
Got the big lollipop and the red balloon. They're all in their like little blue suit.
They're required to. From the age of 7 to 10, if they do not have a lollipop and a balloon, they are thrown in jail.
Yes. Like that's how you know it's a kid. Giant lollipop. Run me a giant lollipop, that'd be nonsense. I think.
Hmm?
I know there was another show besides Pony that had non-anthropomorphic creatures as the primary. Oh yeah, not remember. But they didn't really build a society. They just kind of lived out in the freaking. Not a single structure, not even a porta potty. Bathroom. Nobody knows. Like you think about it, all those lions were capable of higher level thought and like creative thinking, and not a single one of them managed to even make a hammer.
They didn't need to. They have a big claw.
Yeah, but what, they didn't make nails in any kind of structure?
No, they don't need
Build
to.
any kind of society?
They don't need to. They eat the things that are down there.
Yeah,
And then they just say,
after they have like a discussion with them.
yeah, I like how they have that whole thing of like, well, we have to eat you now. Well, I don't like this plan. It's like a circle, a circle of life. The grass that you eat, eventually, one day, many centuries from now, our people might make a small patch of grass that your kind shall eat upon. Like, so wait, where does the rest come from? Well, your corpses, but
Your corpses and my poo.
yeah. So they try to legitimize the murder of other species.
Yes.
To say like, well, you need us to murder you.
Yeah. So that we make you into poop, and then it grows grass from that poop.
They never actually show anywhere in there them like eating.
He
Hyenas do. I think they were shown like eating stuff, but the lions never eat.
They were always just gnawing on bones.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, because that would have been messed up. Like
it would have been, but I mean, it's the truth.
It's like,
kids are gonna go to a zoo and they're gonna be like, "Oh, I'm gonna go pet the lion. He's cute."
Like, hello, King. It's a wonderful day, isn't it? And he's like, yeah, stand still. Bites his head off. It's weird when your food can talk. I don't know why I'm imagining a Furby made of chocolate now.
What? A Furby?
Yeah, it's just like,
why a Furby?
It's like talking and learning to speak.
Why does it sound like Goofy?
Because that's what Furbies sound like. But you're just like ripping pieces off of it and eating it while it like sings and dances and pleads for its life. That would be a fun time. Just be like you were in the Lion King. Tell me a meerkat could talk, the bugs could. Because then they ate the bugs. Yeah, I imagine a meerkat's smarter than a beetle, but maybe not by much. And I have to assume in like Paw Patrol, the dogs don't build crap. They didn't build anything in society. That's the humans doing. Dogs just live in their world. Pretty useless about it. Which I am. I really can't think of a show where you have like feral animals building a sides for it. Chat, if you can think of one, please tell me. Curious to know. When you were a kid, did you ever vandalize prank on Halloween? I did not. I was a good child. I was a good child. Didn't vandalize people's houses, because then that could come back on my parents, and then I'd be in so much trouble.
Yeah, I didn't either. I had a friend that I don't think he did, but he definitely was capable of. I could definitely see him potentially doing it, but I think the only things he did was he tried to mess with people that were coming to his house on Halloween, and he was really bad at it.
Here's the thing about growing up in, like, where I saw houses that got TP'd and stuff tended to be the wealthier neighborhoods. And the reason for it is simple. People without money don't waste toilet paper. It takes, to do pranks, a lot of them take some resources. So it would be the upper, like the upper middle class, upper houses that tended to actually have that stuff happen. With the TV. People, kids with disposable income. And we weren't those children, so we did not do pranks of that nature. At least that's one reason.
Uncle, look.
What she said. Oh, don't miss that horse. Give her a carrot. Oh, melt of hearts.
Uncle, I'm sad.
That horse.
I'm sad because My body's so small.
It's a Hasbro.
In my head, it's like I'm in South Park.
Oh,
I don't want to be in South Park. I hate Cartman.
nobody does. Poor little horse with no butt.
I need to poop so bad.
I saw something in past ages, various civilizations created entire parthenons of gods and goddesses, but nothing in the last few centuries. We should make a G4 into a Parthenon. Yeah, I'm cool with that. I'm ready for our horse gods, our horse overlords. I just, in lieu of that, I just need a new horse show. Good. Rough. Inside my head, I'm just spending too much time thinking of like how they could put together a good horse show. Don't do it. Can't they read my brain and just take notes? I could fix everything. Oh. I did appreciate when they did start G5. They reached out to the community to look for artists who could do the art or for the body designs of the characters for a G5, and then they completely ignored them when they went to Tell Your Tale.
Well, yeah, they'll reach out for things, but then execs and stuff probably already have half of what they're potentially looking for in mind. The artist is just there to try to put that vision on paperwork, and then the exec is still going to override anything.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're going to say no rules, do whatever you want, and then when you do whatever you want, they're going to say yes, accept that.
The artist who created the designs for G5 was the one to verify that they intentionally said the butts needed, which I still find hilarious.
Well, and who knows, because they but the but's like, hold on, like,
Yeah.
like they just like, damn.
Just like they swayed back and forth.
Yeah, like they had to take a break every few steps.
Like boom, boom, boom. Like
Yeah.
this is what they want. Then the other thing she said she was upset about is she did design them with Q marks on both sides, and Hasbro's like one side. Though the Q marks in G5 were so small you could barely notice them half the time. They were just kind of, you're there. Weren't nearly as prevalent in G5.
This is walk.
Just somebody offering me a job.
Well, that's cool.
They do that a lot.
Take the job.
No, it doesn't sound like a good job.
You know, just a single message.
At part-time.
Oh, yeah, that's not work.
No, it's weird. I got a lot of jobs. I think the market's just really desperate for people right now.
You saw yourself in the mirror, Michael.
Like I'm beautiful.
Well, she doesn't know what she's looking at. She doesn't have object permanence. She's,
But she's actively looking at herself, so no.
Well, just because you are doesn't mean that you're getting anything from it.
I suppose if you're blind. The last episode of Horse is this weekend. This week. Coming week. Next week. We should have a candlelight visual. That's it. That's the word. And then maybe I need to catch up on season 2 of Tell Your Tale. Just so I can say, yes, I've seen it. And yes, I'm disappointed. You need to finish loading it up to the Plex. Make my life easy.
It's all on YouTube. It takes forever to get it from YouTube.
Yeah, especially since they mixed it all together. That's because that's what they do now.
I believe that they're numbered and they're named and numbered by the thumbnail.
Yeah.
So that was easy enough. And it's just a lot of copy pasting, a lot of waiting, and then I got to rename everything, and it's all individual. I can't really do it in groups.
Yeah, but that's the thing. They all the newer episodes, they have them numbered, but once the episode's over, the same video just has more episodes behind it.
Then that is much harder.
Yes.
It's not impossible. Handbrake fixes that.
Yeah.
But
get on it.
Because I had that issue with something else I was doing, that they had like these weird little ad things at the end, even on the DVD. And so I just had to cut it. It's not difficult as long as the parts you have to cut are at the beginning and end. Because you can just give it a timestamp. It's when you have to do the opposite, or even harder. There's some of the DVDs where I can't figure out, like there's an anime I got it from, and it was everything was divided into these equisized chunks on the DVD, which is pretty normal, but it couldn't be read properly by the automatic thing. So I had to rip the entire thing raw, and then I had all of these things of the entire video for it in all these segments. So I had to merge them all together per DVD and then put them in a handbrake and then divvy up the times per. Is the only way I was able to get it off of there. It was super annoying, and I'm not even done yet. I ripped all the DVDs, but it's so much time that I'm just like.
This?
Kaze no Stigma. It was a.
Never heard of it.
It was a pretty well rated, older, like I think late '90s anime. But I found they only had one season. I think it was only meant to, and so it all came in one thing. And anytime I see the complete series or something, I'll usually pick it up.
Yeah,
and I did. But it's just really, usually Auto Detect is really good about divvying up where things are. It had no clue. It couldn't figure it out. But if you do a raw, well, then I can figure it out. And thankfully, I think they named the episodes at the beginning. Yeah. That's the other one. I've been trying to get Downton Abbey downloaded, but all the episodes are called, even online, episode 1, episode 2, episode 3. And then the specials were mixed in with the seasons on the DVD, but they're not online. And there's no identifying. I was using the director to figure out what episodes were what, because the director varied some episodes. So I was like, okay, episode 1 and 2 of this season were from this director, so this has to be episode 1 and 2. Yeah. It was so annoying.
I really need to sit down and figure out a way to get you the episodes of G4 you're missing. You are missing episodes of G4. Haven't seen them. This haunts me. I know there's at least one episode you would love.
I know which one you're talking about, and I've seen snippets.
Yes, because this Rainbow's being.
Don't do your slow leg punch.
I'll watch it.
Like, well, why haven't you watched this? I shall abuse myself for this.
Yes. I don't have feeling. Yeah, deep tissue memory. Great episode. Rainbow Dash is like peak cute episode. He dresses up as a cute little spa pony. Slight spoilers because of the scene where Twilight's like talking shit about Rainbow while Rainbow's giving her a massage. That's right. And then she kind of hurts Twilight. Very cute. And not because ponies are dressing up as spa ponies and giving each other massages. It's just a good episode.
Yeah.
But it is, to my understanding, the episodes only aired in like Australia or something for whatever reason.
Because they're like, no, those bronies have had enough. Take it from them.
What's happening? Like,
This, I guess the slider kind of makes sense. I don't like that the mouth opens. They're like, oh, sir, if you want to have the tongue come out when the mouth's open or the mouth's closed, what if the mouth is already open? Oh. I mean, there's bones for the tongue, and that's normally what I use, but that's annoying. Sliders have their benefits.
I think I went on Netflix. Those episodes weren't even on the Netflix. And the only thing the voice actor said when those episodes came out, because they came out of nowhere when they came out, like the show was over, everything was done, like bronies had already cried about the show ending, and then like 6 new episodes came out of nowhere. The only thing the actor said was like, oh, yeah, I remember recording those. I wonder what happened to them.
Well, they probably don't know the exact episodes and everything they do. They just come in there for an episode or a session. Yeah. They're probably paid for some certain amount or whatever
to read the lines.
Yeah, and then and so they don't know what they're doing and things. So they probably rarely watch the episodes. And by the time it comes around, they have so many voice lines they don't remember what went with what or when they did what, or it's just that was a cut scene.
Yeah,
or something. Yeah, you never know.
Or it got tossed. They probably record lines that just don't get.
Oh yeah, I guess. No, it's walk, not walk. Because I'm thinking L, so technically that's not needed. Walk, yeah. Because I'm thinking, it says L, so I need an L sound, which is like L, but walk does not have that. Oh.
Wait a bit.
I'm gonna turn down my mustache again. I was eating pizza and ended up with chewing on facial hair. Oof, well, that sounds very long.
Go for a walk, you know.
Yeah, you don't want to chew on facial hair. I let myself get rather scruffy this week.
I always go a bit scruffier than I need to for a while.
I feel like my facial hair grows faster when winter starts coming. She's so happy.
Not anymore.
Look at them horses.
Fuzz. That's Trixie. I don't want Trixie.
You got pear fuzz.
There, now she's better.
You think I'll go for a walk? You know. You think I'll go for a walk? Yeah.
I do need to make a change to the angle. Right here, I need to pull back a bit more.
I'll go for a walk. You know.
Be more closed here.
Yeah.
She needs to be a lot more open here.
Yeah. You think I'll go for a walk? You know. You think I'll go.
This needs to be further back.
Go for a walk. Yeah. You think I'll go for a walk? You think I'll go for a walk? You know. See. You think I'll go.
She has cheesy hair. Oh no, you have cheesy.
You think I'll go for a walk? You know.
Right.
You think I'll
Sure.
go for a walk? You know, food in any. anyone, you know, put anyone in.
Yeah, she needs to be a little happier for all this.
Not putting anyone.
The happy horse.
Until here. She's gonna be happy until this moment, and then she's gonna be sad again because she realizes, oh, I'm gonna be dead.
No, I don't know how many times I have to make it clear that she's not dead.
Anyone, you know,
She's merely sleeping. He knows that.
Not fooling anyone, you know.
This says I'm gonna go to bed.
You're not fooling anyone, you know.
She's happy until she's not.
Yes,
You're not
like I'm
fooling
dying.
anyone, you know. You think I'll go for a walk? You're not fooling
Until
anyone,
she's like,
you know.
okay, wait, I'm going for my walk. I'm going for my walk.
You think I'll go for a walk? You're not fooling anyone, you know. Ain't no one, you know. Ain't no anyone, you know. Ain't no one, you know. Ain't no one, you know. Ain't no anyone, you know. Anyone, you know. Ain't no fooling anyone, you know.
Sad.
You think I'll go for a walk?
I thought that was a little bit of a weird start just because I had it excited.
You think I'll go for a walk? You think I'll go for a walk? You're not fooling. You think I'll go for a walk? You're not. Yeah. You know. You're not. You're not. You're not. You're not.
No, it's Charlie talking about the cider fest. He's just announcing the community guest lineup, and not.
And that's the normal order. The community guests tend to, I think, get a priority on panels, so that they want to have that list before panels are put up.
That's fair.
Except for when you have 3 or 4 community guests that put in 6 or 7 panels each, and therefore you have somebody getting 6 or 7, and then one other person that's putting in 1 not getting any. But
Mid-prim's a community, so that's fun.
no, that's good.
You're not. You're not. You're not. You're not. Go for a walk. You're
Is it the pelvis that goes down? I think so. Or is it the root?
Saber Spark and AC will be there.
Because it's old hotel, I'm not surprised there's going to be some old people popping in.
And the rest are less notable. The full papers. Rift Ponies. Silver Quill.
Probably take a look. Let's see how.
Minty.
What have we got there? Yeah, I know AC. Don't know them. Know them.
You know, they said they wanted to get more
Know them.
new
Don't
people.
know that name.
I've seen that.
That one I remember. That's just the group. I know Fiora. I know that one. That one looks familiar. Unsure. Interesting.
Midi.
Mid-prime. That's good. It's got the puppy. That's good.
Nice.
Yeah, that's minty. That's red card. Rift Ponies.
Saber,
So,
Golden Furry,
Oh, yeah, that was Saber.
and Saber. Silver Quill.
Silver Quill, and then no, that's the other troop, and then yeah, that's not surprised that Taylor's gonna be there. Okay, yeah, a couple
New
ones. I know I've never seen them as a community guest, and yeah, somebody else to follow up, AC. There's a couple here, but I think they said there was like 30 or 40% that were new, but that seems a little bit. I don't think that's the real number because that seems about 80% of ones I recognize.
Go for a walk. You know. Go for a walk. You know. For a walk. You know. Go for a walk.
Should if there's any community guests in particular. I know they have Claire Claret come.
That's not community guess. That's real guess.
Yeah. Wow.
Real
guess.
Hey, I technically make fun of myself for the most part. Yeah, I haven't seen Black Griffin come out to any horse stuff since he started doing like, was it America's Got Talent or whatever, and
He's been busy, I guess.
trying to do not horse stuff, but maybe that's died down a bit, and now he just needs money. I don't know.
I felt like his break was going to be the Hell of the Boss thing, but that didn't keep actors from the pilot. So
He's got to be under Screen Actors Guild though.
yeah, he is,
Yeah, so I mean, technically he could have been picked.
but didn't.
Yeah.
I thought he did fine as the singing voice for the Radio Demon, whose name I can't remember.
I think he was called Radio Demon.
I think it was Alistair.
Yeah, maybe.
The Radio Demon also Alistair. But yeah, in the pilot episode, he was the singing voice. Didn't know.
Just the singing voice?
Just the singing. Yeah. But like a lot of the all the original actors for that, they didn't use it in FPOD because of like union rules.
Unless if they can get somebody that can do both the singing and the regular voice, if singing is used, then
Yeah.
it's whatever. It's cheaper that way.
Though a lot of the actors for that went on to do Digital Circus. So, because that's also his. They released the third episode yesterday. Watched it.
I
don't know how that tiny studio puts out as much stuff as they do. Kind of crazy.
They have a Patreon, right?
I think.
I think between a Patreon, they probably get
They get Netflix money now for hell.
for how long some of the episodes are. They probably make some low 5 digits on the episodes, which probably isn't much of anything. I think Patreon and everything probably does it.
Well, the Netflix money too.
Yeah, but they were making plenty before that.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of the people were being paid, but probably not a lot with the intent of like, we can make something of this. But then that didn't really work out for the voice actors.
I think the original pilot episode of Has Been Hotel did take them like.
Yeah, because you're developing a process and everything.
Yeah.
Now I think they've got that all down. They don't need that.
They've probably grown a bit larger too since then.
But I'm actually curious about what the. They said that Black Griffin at Ciderfest is going to have a Sunday afternoon concert, but the concert only works in the main hall, and they're going to do it after charity auction because that probably means that they need extra time, or they're going to do the charity auction early, which means that they have to actually end it at a specific time. So, and then all the chairs are going to be in there, so they're going to take all the chairs out halfway through. I have questions, but I have a feeling that the only reason he's doing that, or they're doing that, is because he probably said that he wants his own concert.
Yeah, he made demands.
And knowing Black Griffin behind the scenes stuff, he probably required that he wasn't on with anybody else or something, because he's gotten kind of really full of himself.
And I could kind of see them doing it, not for his sake, but Claire Claret would be a pretty decent person to get there for. Get in to attract people. Because people love Showcast, especially G4 Showcast.
Yeah, and I know that it's happened before where when it came to some of the Griffin and Kreber groups, that they wouldn't allow payment of just one person to come. They said you have to pay for at least 4 people to go as guests. And they're like, well, we can't afford to do that. And they're like, well, I guess we're not going then. And so they ended up having to, at a lot of the conventions, pay for, and it ended up being not as much as 4 people normally would be, but some of them wouldn't really be considered a normal guest. So suddenly they're having to pay out a ton more to have this many, but by doing such, then they can't do other things. And they were pretty stringent on what the rules were, and they were expensive. So yeah, we're talking like 5 digits for the whole group. So yeah. And I think that was just for the show fee, and that didn't include hotel stays, travel, handler, all that other stuff.
Actually curious who all the show guests are. I don't know if they've announced them all.
Okay. Nice.
Can't really announce anybody, but better.
They probably finally got that one locked down. No, they did one other.
Which one?
It's not on there. It's on the website.
Oh, okay. Look at the website.
I can't remember. They had one other voice actor on there. G4.
Go for a walk, you know. Go for a walk, you know. Go for a walk, you know. I think I'll go for a walk, you know. Not fooling anyone, you know. I'll go for a walk, you know. I'll go for a...
Okay.
They are doing Pub Trot again this year.
Yeah, don't know why they wouldn't.
Okay, Ellie Ray.
That's the one, yes.
Ellie Ray. So it's just Ellie Ray and Claire right now. And then Black. But he was in My Little Pony.
Yeah.
As a singing voice, backup singer.
Yeah, I know, but he only did one small part, which then does put him on that status, which is fine. But he does a lot of other stuff, which is okay. But they're also taking advantage of other things that he has done. But also people haven't seen him in a while. He'll do a concert. It's fine. He's a great showman, but he's just very full of himself.
He does have like a eccentric billionaire attitude about the money.
He has a face that he puts on around people that is so fake. Yeah. And it bothers me so much. He's always putting on a performance, even if he's not on stage. And I don't know why people just are just like, yeah, no, nobody is like that all the time. I'm sorry.
Think I'll go for a walk,
I like that horse.
Okay, that's a little better for her rotating.
You just need to get an actual horse.
Think I'll go for a walk, you know.
Okay, I was gonna do her tail now. This is going to be a little interesting. I did unlock the jiggles. It does look like it added a little. Before I had to have them locked because of her hair on her back. The only way to get it to the position it needed to be in was to keep them locked. So I just did it from the beginning. I don't have to worry about that now because she's not like laying down on her back. I need a second camera for this. Need to be able to see.
You know, one voice actor I would really like to see, because I have never actually seen her. I've seen Michelle Creeber and Claire at several conventions. Voice actor for Scooby.
Who's that? Wow.
I've never seen her. Like, wow. I know she kind of was older than me, and was in college when the show was actually towards the end. Of course, that doesn't really say much because it's in college. Let's say 21, 20. Started doing the voice when she was 12. Or that show ran a long time. I think somebody. I think she's only ever been to like 2. That was a long time. So,
It's decent money for the people that do, but I think for some it's just it's still a lot of work, takes away an entire weekend, and is that something you really want somebody that's potentially in that age group to do? I feel like there's a certain age where if you're put on the stage and you're cheered on by everybody, you're going to get a very bad self-image of things, and I like child actors or just I think anybody below like probably say 18, like putting somebody in that position at that young of an age, you're just going to get them to have a condition. They don't know who they are yet.
I'm just thinking that her autograph.
You know, she's a person, right?
Yeah. And her autograph's money.
Money.
It'd be a cool one to have.
But and nothing is worth nothing's worth anything until you want to sell it, though.
Yeah, I don't want to sell it.
Then it's worth nothing.
Worth something to me.
Yeah, but it's not gonna. There's no monetary value you can assign to something until you actually are planning to sell it. No. Until then, it does not have a sale value.
Those are my horse things. I can have them, but I have the other two, the autograph, somewhere buried. Gathering dust. We even have one of Tara Strong's, which kind of a difficult one to get in the horse community because she only ever went to BronyCon. But if you go to like multiple Comic Con, she's not that hard to run into.
And I'm pretty sure she'll sign anything as long as you're paying for it.
No, yeah, she doesn't. She'll sign a mug. Paying for it.
No, not the mug. She'll sign as long as you're paying for her signature.
Yes. Like Larson, who would just assault people with signature.
Yeah, Larson didn't give a shit. He was funny. That was why he was funny.
Yes.
Because he just didn't care. And he was probably violating certain rules of the convention, but as long as it was entertaining, he didn't care. He was having fun.
It was kind of my understanding that his handlers were sometimes frustrated. There were things he wasn't supposed to do, and he would do them anyways. They give out free signatures.
No.
That's part of what helps the con make money.
But I feel like Larson was at a good age for having that all come down. So he had fun with it. He did things, but he was still very personable one-on-one for things. He didn't have a face. Actually, he kind of just felt like he was always acting himself, and but he just leaned into a few little jokes and went with it.
He was like the one show cast writer that would just show up to like the parties.
Yeah, I remember I have a picture that Jay had posted in one of the chats that was Larson wearing shutter shade glasses, like holding a bottle of booze, like popping up at the anthology room door, just knocking. He's like, I'm coming in. And he's like, okay. And he just has a picture of Larson at the door like that.
Making a Hasbro exec sweat. As one of their staff just lives it up. Drinking horse fan. I miss
Larson. He was a fun dude.
He apparently went to TrotCon last year. He hasn't completely disappeared. Oh no, he went to TrotCon this year. Last TrotCon he was at. Still haven't gone to that.
Yep,
The Ohio one is what gets me.
I have not been there myself. I had wanted to go a specific year, but then that was the year that I think they got really, really busy, really like quick, and all like so many hotels sold out. And maybe I could have just like contacted them and got something worked out, but no. And they actually, I think that they're crap together, so things get figured out a bit earlier. And I'm almost just kind of become accustomed to Charlie Cons, where I have plenty of time for stuff.
Yeah.
And it is not the case with them, but that is a good thing.
That's kind of what I'm hoping G6 is, since it's something a little bit more Lord of the Ring-esque for the Hobbit. think it would benefit
You don't
from
fool in
that kind of structure.
anyone, you know.
Oh, I wanted to put her tail up a little bit when she just like gets excited, but then Applejack's mouth's right there.
Oh, she's going to bite the tail.
So I can have her tail like pounce up for a sec, but I can't have it stay up or it's going to be a problem.
Sunset, I just want to see the next generation have structure.
You know.
Or did P5. What structure it had early on fell apart pretty. Or they just started doing whatever they want.
You know.
So happy. That's a happy little horse. Too bad she's got a garbage daughter and just throws her out. A perfectly good horse, I say, and then she plops her on the ground. She just starts wiggling about. It's like, oh no, she's stroked out.
She's just having a seizure.
Yeah, drooling, but still smiling. Like, no,
But she's happy. She's happy having a seizure.
It's like, no, this horse is broke.
I require a refund. I require a different horse. This one is broken.
Horse, I need a new horse.
You know. You know. You know.
How do I imagine how I want cheese guard? It's a pony running from something. That's the opening.
You?
Yeah.
No,
Oh, no,
like
they're running from me.
Yeah.
Yes. I like Timberwolves or something. Just open up with a strong, like, adventure emphasis.
It's just you chasing after ponies. Like, I'm gonna boop you, and the episode's just called sexual harassment.
No. Poor ponies.
You don't fool in any. You don't fool in.
No, just like just don't, Hasbro. No,
You
you're
don't fool
listening.
in anyone. You know.
Listen to me now.
You know.
Do not release as the first episode a half-finished animation like you did with G5 series. Don't do that.
You don't
That
fool
was
in.
the worst thing that happened. Like, it wasn't great that they switched from Boulder, but to have the first episode look as jank as it did
You don't fool in.
just killed that
You don't
shit for a lot of people.
fool.
It was like pretty extreme jank. It was a Coco Melon level of uncanny,
It
essentially.
was
You don't
somebody
put in any-
on YouTube made that in a
You don't fool in anyone.
Hey.
You don't fool in anyone. You know. Don't
you
fool in
spent way more
anyone.
than
You know.
on this. Your animation is better than what they released.
Actually, I didn't really watch any of the first stuff when it came out, but there was some people that were like, your old stuff is better than their like on Netflix stuff.
Eventually, it took them like 10, 11 episodes to get up to quality of animation. But by that point, so many people had tuned out that they couldn't. If they had had more time, maybe they could have salvaged it. But the studio went under, or they sold it. Yeah. So Hasbro, don't do that again.
You don't fool in anyone. You
Release something
You
quality.
don't fool in anyone.
People will respond to it.
You don't fool in anyone.
Good
You know.
time. But get it
You
out
don't
quick
fool
because I
in
need
anyone.
horse.
You know. Look. You don't fool in anyone. You know. Look. Thursday. You don't fool in anyone. You know. Look.
They have been kind of implying the reason they're cutting your tail off where they are because
You're cutting off the tail.
cutting off the tail just because they're kind of wanting to restructure the show. I hope to a positive end, but I don't know.
You know.
Find out what a weight says.
You don't fool anyone.
In the meantime,
You're not fooling anyone, you know. Look. Go for a walk, you know. Go for a walk, you know.
She looks like, I'm gonna drive a car, I'm gonna be a superstar.
Go for a walk, you know.
I want to make sure if it was gonna
For a walk, you know.
have her hair getting in the way there.
You're not
Well, I'm
fooling
gonna
anyone.
drink.
You're not fooling anyone.
No, not right now. I don't want to drink that much.
You're not fooling anyone, you know. Look, anyone.
I'm still somewhat sick, but my head is basically all clear. I still have a little stuff in my chest, so I don't want to do a whole bunch of drinking when I'm on the good part of the rebound.
You're not fooling. You're not fooling. You're not. You're not. You're not. You're not. You're not fooling. You're not fooling anyone, you know. Look. You're not fooling anyone, you know. You're not fooling. Yeah.
Hair kind of gets all wonky there for a sec. Which hair is it though? This one? I can see that one gets wonky. That one doesn't do anything. Yeah, it's right here.
You're not. You're not. You're not.
It's really hard to tell though because technically she's jerking sideways with Applejack.
You're not fooling. You're not fooling anyone, you know. You're not fooling anyone, you know.
I think I might have to stop on her for a bit and
You're not fooling anyone, you know. Look.
yeah, I think I'm gonna start focusing on Applejack a little bit.
Think I'll go for a walk. You're not fooling anyone, you know.
Though I gotta do Applejack slip syncing to a horse.
You're not fooling anyone, you know.
Yeah, so there's like 7 words. Thankfully, it's not your, it's your. Well, no, yours kind of harder. Your is easy, open the mouth, but I gotta. When she said here, she doesn't say for, she says fur, and that is a little tougher. Okay.
You know.
I thought maybe could I kind of. Oh, it's another spot. I thought can I like cheat this one a little bit, but not really. Michael's disappeared again. He's some kind of cryptid, isn't he? He only appears when there's booze in the room. Well, yeah, when it's out, he goes on the hunt.
Light.
Hmm?
I weirdly liked the beet beer. Very earthy.
She's like, that's not apple.
It come from Earth.
Apple. Apple beer.
Out of cider.
No, apple beer.
Apple beer.
Apple wine.
Does exist. It is
Apple brandy.
No.
Apple.
Apples. I think that's what apple wine is. No, that's if you ferment it. Or if you distill it.
If you distill cider.
Yeah, it becomes an apple brandy.
But I thought brandy's made from wine.
It's made from fruit. Any fruit
No,
that's been
okay.
distilled. Wine's just the most common.
So you could make
Anything brandy,
kiwi brandy,
I suppose.
banana brandy.
Isn't that almost kind of like what was that thing you used to drink?
Pineapple rum.
No, you said it's like 1,000 bananas or something.
Oh, 100 bananas.
100 bananas.
No, 99 bananas, sorry. Because it's 99 proof.
Oh, that's higher than brandy.
Yeah, so it's 49.5%.
Mm-hmm.
It's
That's about.
no, brandy's probably 40.
Yeah.
Standard for a normal liquor is 40. Unless you do like a high count one, which is normally like 60. But no, it was 49.5. But it just, they have 99 of a couple different fruits. 99 bananas, I think, was the first one, and then they did a couple like it. Well, I got some of those wax scent melts, holiday apple spice. Ooh, you just put it on a heater.
Yeah.
I do put candles in here if we don't have the windows open, or even if it's been a while. I'll usually just light some because it's just you light the candles and it feels like that smell kind of lingers, even for a couple days afterwards. I like it. I still have some Christmas cookie candle left.
Yeah.
Nothing makes you come home and go, I'm starving, like sugar cookies.
Yeah. No, making your house smell like food all the time.
I'm trying to chunk and spice, but it makes me hungry. Yeah, I have I don't remember why I have a sugar cookie. I think I got it because when we do our Friendsgiving, I thought it'd be fun to have that one done because it makes some people hungry, but I still have had that candle now for like 2 years. Otherwise, my favorites are, I like getting like pine needle or pine cone or just pine tree smell, and then there's a wooden cabin one I like getting that was kind of just smells like a wood cabin, I guess. You mix those two together and it kind of makes it smells like an outdoorsy forge thing. So I think I have like an apple, it's like an apple garland scented one. It's like apple cinnamon with like a little bit of like dried leaf smell to it. It's really nice.
I want a garlic scented candle. I think that would be nice. You could smell like an old rustic.
I'm gonna get Ben Gay the candle.
That is not the same. Old people smell.
Yeah,
garlic smell. I like the smell of garlic. I bet they make them.
Just cheese. That's all it says. It doesn't tell you what kind. Just cheese.
I don't know if the smell of cheese would be very appealing.
I just like it if it was just called cheese though. Like, is it like a Gouda? Is it a cheddar? No, it's cheese.
Yeah.
American. I like pine cedar and ocean scents. Great for motivational working on projects. Yeah, I like the cabiny smell because it just feels homey. It kind of just adds like a kind of a smoky scent to I guess not smoky. It's hard to explain what it really is. But I like it because it's non-seasonal. I used to go to Yankee a lot and get the seasonal candles, but when you get the seasonal ones, if you go there and they're not in the season, you might not get them. Apparently, though, at Yankee, if you go there and you want any Christmas scents, just ask. They have everything in the back still. They don't like send them back after the season's over. They just put it in storage. So a lot of the Yankees, if you ask, they might have like Christmas cookies still there. As long as it's in stock, they're just not going to get more stock of them.
So I looked up garlic candle and I found one. I was like, oh yeah, they do make them. And then the description reads, 7-day candle, gold glass to deflect evil eye or gaze of jealousy. So it's one of those like candles. If you light it, it'll chase the demon. Okay.
Oh,
I just want like this.
Does it work?
Garlic. It might chase away prospective like girlfriends. But like, what is your house smell of garlic?
No, you do the garlic and then you do the cheese.
Yeah.
Cheesy garlic. Yeah.
Cheesy garlic bread.
Yeah, and then mix it with like a spaghetti candle.
Yeah. It sounds like pasta nobody can find.
Yeah, it does. It'd be like Jones candles, like when they do their Thanksgiving stuff. They can make candles smell like just about anything.
Garlic candles seems nice to me. Like the
Like,
house smell like garlic bread all the time.
The only candles I really never want to get are, I don't like fruity scented candles.
Yes.
Because I don't want everything smelling fruity. No. I like forest, like you had said, maybe not ocean scent, because usually those smell like deodorant to me. But I same with anytime they say a nighttime candle, that also tends to smell like deodorant. But some of the river ones I like. And one that was supposed to be apple cream. It smelled nice in the package, but on heat it just smelled like crayon wax. Yeah, you have to be careful on that, on how you smell the candle, because it's probably not going to smell identical. So add a little smoky scent, and then it'd probably be closer. But that's why I go to Yankee, actually, because Yankee is more expensive. Like for a large candle, it tends to be like 20 something bucks, but they last a long time, and their scents tend to be the richest, best scents. Where if you go and get a cheaper candle, it's going to be more of a wax scent. They don't always burn evenly, but I picked up some like candle making kits to where, and I have a couple already, where after a while, if I have a couple candles that have wax left over in the middle, you just boil water and put the candle in it, and don't put water in the candle, but you put the glass into the boiling water, and it will warm up all the wax and loosen it. Then you can pour that into a different candle, and if you use that kit and get it prepped, you can pour all the extra wax in there and just kind of make yourself another candle out of the extra wax. Essentially it's a double boiler. And it works really, really well. I just wasn't very good at putting the wick in, because I kind of made a mistake. You're supposed to kind of like pre-put it in, and I kind of put it in afterwards, so it didn't work too good. But you can make your own candles off of just the extra wax, because otherwise it feels like some of the candles will have a lot of the wax that's built up over the sides because it just didn't burn evenly all the way through, or there would be a little bit left in the bottom because the wick ran out. I'm not going to waste that stuff. Screw that.
Did find a garlic bread candle.
We used to have a fireplace at the last place, and I would take candles that had a little bit of the buildup on the side, and if the fireplace was running, I would just put it up next to it so that it would melt the stuff at the side and coalesce it back to the bottom. The problem with that is, unless the wick is pretty long, you're just going to bury your wick, so you gotta be careful.
Go for a walk, you know, fooling in.
Forgot that this beer's a sour.
You bought all sours recently.
I didn't buy this one.
Not that one.
I did buy all sours. Didn't realize until I was leaving. I was like, oh, sours. Oops. He doesn't like sours.
Not a fan of most sours, though. You got the strawberry cheesecake one, or cream puff one. That one, is there still one of those left?
Yeah.
I'll take one of those later. Not right now, but
I just found an interesting candle. Smells.
Look at that picture.
I don't know.
We want to show that on stream. That's goofy. Like, hey, look, man nipple.
Man smell. Man smell. But yes, there is one. Playing Divinity Original Sin 2.
I feel like I should make, like, for these models, I should go through and make a couple frames of individual face positions for like E, O, U, kind of make my own phonemes, and then use it so that I can copy or load it into the model's face, and then I can use it as a copy paste bit. Because what lip syncing goes so much quicker once you've got a couple of those done for the same bit. If you already have her going E, well, then you can just grab that over and over and over again. You don't have to redo it again. It would be kind of nifty to do something like that. You're going E, Michael.
I
thought that was Fluttershy, though. Did they ever go back to what the Fluttershy is still like half bat pwn or something?
No, not really. They kind of just like did the Fang thing at the end of the one episode, and then they never brought it up again. but who knows? Like, she dressed as a bat pony for Halloween and scared the crap out of her friends because they thought she reverted back to being a bat pony again. And that was kind of fun, but she was just trying to do like a Halloween thing. But then she just said she doesn't like scaring her friends. So they had fun once they realized she hadn't turned back into a...
It would save you time in the long run. Yeah, also it'd make it pretty consistent, because if I could put extra time into making sure that those were done right. And then if I missed one, I could just add it to that grouping. The difficulty would be trying to make sure I know which one's which, but I guess it doesn't really matter. But it only would work for revamped. It wouldn't work for any other than revamped, just because they don't all copy paste the same. Not all models copy paste the same either. All the revamped I think are the same, but I have had a couple, like at least one other revamp where they changed the names of some of the stuff for some stupid reason.
I'm gonna type in My Little Pony news. See what news stories involving My Little Pony have come up in. Let me say the last story was 5 years ago.
This is pretty much going right at the foot. This is going to be basically this, but a little bit more pucker, a more close. A little bit way too.
There's a Oh wow, there's actually a news story about the OC pony. That the man got it OC plushie for $13 and learned it belonged to somebody. I'm not gonna read the whole thing of how he found out it belonged to somebody, but apparently it made an actual news story.
Real news?
Like a small, but yeah.
And that is kind of a fun thing. It's a heartwarming story about somebody finding something and getting it back to the original owner. Mm-hmm. Because if it's at a thrift store, it's because somebody was desperate to sell something like that. Or they could be past the age, but if it's custom,
yeah, it was completely custom. I actually realized this is handmade.
Well, yeah, but even if they needed money, donating doesn't.
It probably got lost and got thrown into a lost and found somewhere.
Oh, and
then eventually ended up.
But finding the original person is kind of crazy.
Yeah. That's the lucky. Got that bad. Protect your OCs, kid. Neglectful horse parents. Oh, that was Newsweek. That's not super small. I've heard of Newsweek.
I mean, they're not small, but they're just one of the mass producing stuff, and they're big on. I think they're one of the ones that does a lot of reposting. Like, I don't like the articles that are like, here's something popular we saw on TikTok, and they just like talk about the video. That's not news. That's just you providing an opinion to something that somebody else made. And oh, look, now I have to watch it through your place. Like, so many of those are copy paste. I hate those, especially when they just re-upload it as like something on their own thing of, here, let's all watch this thing, and then they said like,
Office of General Services announced a special performance by My Little Pony, this year's Kid Day, presented by MVP Healthcare.
MVP Healthcare. Now you know who you should get your healthcare through.
This year's event will feature an interactive performance and a meet and greet by Izzy and Sunny from My Little Pony.
That's Michael. That's horses.
Is the real gonna be July 13th. I missed it.
Well, that was a while ago. I'm sorry, Michael.
No. I want pictures. They were gonna do the main stage. This was like a straight up My Little Pony convention for kids. Like the schedule was 11 a.m. My Little Pony. And then 12 p.m. a clown magic show. And then 1 p.m.
Ooh.
My Little Pony. And then 2 o'clock was a kids yoga. Yeah, My Little Pony. It just says My Little Pony, so I'm guessing like people in little like horse fursuit costumes came out, like played with the children. And you know it's probably the same people who go to the conventions and wear those same suits. I love it. I wish I could see what the suits look like.
Not fooling anyone. Not fooling.
There's no picture. This is where you guys come for your horse news. Real horse. Keep it to stories of this week. Oh, that's right. There was a new My Little Pony role-playing game. I think Giz was talking about it. The My Little Pony Dark Skies over Equestrian. They said it's pretty good.
Is that a video game?
It's a board game.
Oh. Well, Brony's going to have low standards. If it has horse, then that means it's good.
This was on Game Trends. Like, just talking about it. And they said they actually nailed it.
Is it a board game or is it just...
It's like a role-playing game.
So it's like a D&D?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that existed. Like, there's like 4 versions of that.
This is a new one.
What were the other ones?
I don't know. I haven't played them because you guys won't
Well, then
play
why are you excited about that
cool
one?
games with me. We should get them and play them.
Okay, you going to Dungeon Master?
Yeah.
Which means you can't touch the ponies. You have to be the ponies.
Yeah. Oh, yay.
Wait, no. This is going to be like, Michael, for the last 4 hours, we haven't even done anything. You've just been booping the ponies.
Yes.
Michael, you're on top level. You win. Good. Bye.
That's how you get stronger. Is get booped.
But I mean, it's one thing to be the ponies, but what if you were playing as a pony and then ponies came over and you could boop them and oh wait, you did that and that didn't go well.
What?
With Kyle.
Where are you going? Oh, that. Kyle's butt. He dragged me.
It was a D&D style campaign using ponies, and all you want to do is run around and hug people.
No.
Even to the point of like, he was like, you can do that, but it's not going to go well. And you're like, I want to do it. And then you got like tossed in a back room for a while, and we had you not in combat.
Let me explain, Chad. I got thrown into the middle of this game, and my character came crashing through the ceiling. And the first thing my character sees is Mitch, who had his own pony, murdering a security guard. Any rational person in that situation would not run to the guy murdering the security guard.
So you are in
Let's be friends. You would run to the security
That was your companion.
guards. I just came to the ceiling. I didn't know this guy. He was just murdering people.
We were together for a bit before that.
I wasn't. I had just crashed to the ceiling. And the first thing I see is this crazy murder dude. So I asked with one of the guards for help, and I roll a nat 20.
Giz says he doesn't remember mentioning anything about that horse game.
No, you did. You posted about it. The role-playing game.
Did you post about it and forget?
No, it was the role-playing game.
We'll
You
go find the
definitely-
post.
It's buried. But I know you did. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I want it. But chat, understand regarding that other horse game. I wanted a sandwich, and the guards gave me a sandwich. And I did magic trips for them. And then
I think we almost lost that combat because we were down somebody.
I was doing fine.
Didn't you get knocked out or something?
No, eventually, he force dragged me into like the hard boss area just to have me one shot and killed.
Because it's, again, if you mess with the dungeon master enough, he can do anything to you he wants. And so that is the dungeon master saying, stop doing bullshit.
I wasn't doing bullshit. I was eating a sandwich. Because I was meeting
Yes,
friends.
and that was, you were going a little weird. And so, yeah, that's what he did. That's how the dungeon master works.
Anyone, you know? You're not fooling anyone. You're not fooling anyone.
Yeah, I think so. The My Little Pony role-playing game. They just released another expansion for it. It's pretty in-depth. Like a whole freaking book. Yeah. Like it is deep. Apparently that one was good, according to the people who were writing. I don't know why I put in My Little Pony news this week, and what I'm mostly seeing is news about that DBZ narrator who died.
Because by putting that in, you're showing that you like cartoons and stuff.
All just cartoons, all the same.
Yeah, that's what the news and everything sees.
That face.
Yep, she very good control for mouth.
It's got apple. So you found the post, okay. Roblox is doing something with the Bridalwood game. Oh no, there's a Roblox code apparently. You go to Roblox and enter in a My Little Pony Bridalwood RP code.
Wait, you're gonna play Roblox now?
No, but this isn't the first time Roblox has done a My Little Pony thing. I'm just surprised they're doing it now because it feels like the whole thing's winding down a bit. I'm often confused by Hasbro's marketing strategies. Let's cancel the show and also do a promotion for it at the same time. Is you would play the My Little Pony role-playing game, right? You get super into it and we'd meet up, like, that's all we would do at the board game meets? Is the My Little Pony role-playing game?
No, because that'd be very against. That'd be all right. Half the group goes and does this for the next year.
No, we're all gonna do it together.
No,
The group.
no, I don't think that would go. That would work well.
Family.
No, that wouldn't be a board game anymore.
Better.
You can only play about half the time board games anyway.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You're not fooling anyone, you know. You're not fooling anyone, you know. You're not fooling anyone, you know.
Don't you want to be a magical horse in a magical world?
Okay, I think that should work. I gotta do her tongue now.
I I've played a few D&D type games, and the game master is the most important person for sure, who has the ability to roll with it or hurt you. I still remember one with mid-prim where my character married like her OC character in the game, and I got some
too much. You try to argue with cantrip combat specialist is a valid class, and they just kill off your character to win the completely reasonable argument.
So we had an experience.
No, because that there's no way you could do cantrips 100%. Well, unless you're like a warlock or something, and just do fireball over again. Or no, what was it? I forgot what the warlock spell was that. Demonic blast or something. I can't remember the name of the spell.
The green one. Yeah, I'm drawing a blank on it now too. I remember
Daedric blast or something. Eldritch blast. Yes.
That was the thing with Tim and our other Baldur's Gate game. He kept going, the only spell I have that's any good is Eldritch Blast. And I'm just like, dude, that's the class. I use one 85% of the time.
Yeah, but that's the whole joke is that that's your main spell.
Yes. Fireball.
Fireball is, I think, the sorcerer's main one.
Mm-hmm. Cast a lot of spell.
You're not fooling anyone, you know. Not fooling anyone, you know.
Okay, let's see how that looks. I have a feeling I do a couple little tweaks.
And one event I want to go to is Unicorn World that comes through here every once in a while. But they don't let you get in without a kid.
You can rent one.
Rent a child.
Yeah.
So you can get into places like
Yeah, they're called daycares.
Yeah. Pick them up.
Yeah, I mean, it's very expensive for parents to drop them off there.
Yeah.
So you could just go pick them up and they pay you. It works the inverse. It's required by law. Yeah.
I like this. That'll get me right into
It's like electricity. If you put it back on the grid, take the kid off the grid.
Yeah. Kid disappears off the grid, and nobody has to do okay anymore. I
You're not fooling anyone, you know.
Kid unicorn.
Not fooling anyone, you know. Not fooling anyone, you know.
Okay, I do need to fix.
Not fooling anyone, you know.
She's not going wide. Because again, I'm working from the side of her mouth. Yeah, no, that's my second sneeze in like 3 hours. That's way better. I think yesterday I was like every like 2-3 minutes.
Adam levels of sneeze.
Oh, Adam's sneeze where literally kitty corner to opposite ends of the house through the basement. You can hear him scream. To where sometimes you've come down thinking I was hurt.
You're not fooling anyone, you know. You're not fooling. No. You know.
Me, on the other hand, I just slowly die in the morning.
You know. You're not fooling anyone, you know. Not fooling anyone. Anyone, you know.
That appears to be all the point of reason.
You know. Look. You're not fooling anyone, you know. Look. You're not fooling anyone, you know. Look.
G
You're not fooling anyone, you
Hasbro
know.
announces new My Little
That's a
Pony,
bit better.
focusing on llamas. Llamas, no.
Applejack's looking back there like, what happened to the other Applejack? And she's just like, this is. There's like, wait, there's an Applejack over there? And they're like, no. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is.
Freckles.
She's got freckles on the side of her eye.
Yeah.
Why only 3?
Well, she had more when she was little.
My thought though is if you have freckles that are that high contrast and that's particular in spacing, that's cancer.
No.
Like freckles you're supposed to have like kind of.
You were covered.
Well, yeah, it's because I'm a redhead, and the more I tan, the more they show.
Yeah.
Like
so
if
you
the
can't see
white portion, you
nothing.
can't see anything.
Yeah.
But if I tan there, it look like the rest. I'm very
she gets some
freckly.
sun.
Yeah, especially right up there, you can really see it. You can see where the sunlight is.
Mm-hmm.
It's I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, it's very freckly.
No, if you watch older episodes where she's younger, she had even more freckles.
His sad sneezes would literally shake the windows. There's a hell sitting next to him on the bench seat in the truck when he sneezes. I think my main issue with Adam when he sneezes too is he doesn't cover. He just shoots it into the air. Because like normally it's acha. Well, that doesn't mean it's in anything. That means that you're literally just aiming at the wall.
My dad used to do that. Like drove me
Think I'll
nuts. The
Think I'll go
kitchen
for a walk, you know.
diesel.
Think I'll go
Parents.
for a walk, you know. Think I'll go for a walk, you're not fooling.
Yeah, but then it's gonna absorb it all,
Yeah.
and then you all take a piece of daddy in.
Think I'll
I'm
go
very,
for a
very
walk, you know.
studious from my grandparents.
You know.
About
Think I'll go for a walk, you know.
pull your nose, you go bathroom. But that was my grandparents. My dad didn't follow that.
It's impossible when you have to sneeze sometimes to get anywhere.
Sneezing, no. Yes, that's gonna
Oh, blowing your nose?
blowing your nose.
If you're sick, that's going to be impossible too.
You still shouldn't be doing it in the kitchen.
Not in the middle of the kitchen, maybe, but like if you're like cooking or something, maybe. But it's
No, even then, like walk away for a moment. Don't be. If you're cooking, you're doing it over food. Actively.
well, my grandpa used to have his snot rag.
It's hanky.
Yeah, those are disgusting.
They're just snot rags you keep on yourself at all times.
Yeah, I know, but like how often do you clean those?
I've never had one. Paper towels and tissues exist.
Yeah.
Don't want paper towels. That's why I picked up more Kleenexes recently because paper towels are so bad. Just blowing your nose.
Rub your nose raw.
Yeah, you get maybe once or twice, but after like the 4th or 5th time, you're going to start getting irritation.
Mm-hmm.
And especially if you're sick, a lotioned tissue is going to start irritating you, but it's way better. So you just got to take that, like, the throat numbing spray, just spray it all over your nose.
Yeah.
No
Sure,
worries.
I
If
know
it starts bleeding from tissue damage,
I have used too much nasal spray in the past where it starts bleeding.
the nasal sprays, yeah. And I've heard too, like, too much throat numbing spray. If you overdo that, it can cause serious health issues. Like you can potentially die from it.
Yeah.
And that's why they're very particular on how you should use throat numbing spray. I have some here, I think, but I've only used it like maybe once.
I've got half a bottle in a day.
Oh no, that you can actually kill yourself.
Yeah.
That stuff is very dangerous to overuse.
I just have a cooler in my room filled with various medicine. That's where my doctoring is. That's where most of my healthcare comes from, is that cooler.
Why isn't it cooler?
That's what I have it in.
I know, but that seems a little. Why a cooler?
It's just a styrofoam cooler.
It makes you feel like you have live cultures in there or something.
It's where I keep all of my like cough medicines and pills and stuff.
No, I'm gonna probably. I'm gonna turn her a bit more. me turn her and yep, she's like, get off me, mommy.
Just playing.
Just because I rode in your belly for 9 months doesn't mean you gotta ride on mine.
I'm gonna throw out that mom. She broke.
Yeah, she needs a new mom. Oh, I do have to be careful. I can't have Applejack turn or make it look like she's looking at the camera. Actually, I'm going to turn her a bit more from the pelvis, but I'm thinking I'm going to turn most of it from like chest 1 and chest 2.
There's a nasty story, Sunset.
This kid grew up with he had a cold. He went to kiss a girl he liked, and then before the lips met, he sneezed green goober snot over her face. There were the strings of snot. Oh Jesus! He had the nickname Snot Lips Booger Hand for a few years. Why would you go to kiss somebody when you have a cold? That's a good way to get somebody to like you. Get them sick.
Kids are always carrying around disease.
Yeah, no, they do.
All be quarantined. Put them in a building where they have to spend most of it away from the general public.
But where they can get the diseases from each other.
Spread it among each other, and then they go home to their parents and give it to them. So that's how we work as a society.
Yeah.
I think we were talking about that earlier today, the difference between U.S. schools and like schools in the U.K.
Yeah.
Or it's a bunch of smaller schools, and now that I think about it, that would be one of the benefits to having smaller schools. Is the spread of disease lessened.
What are you trying to say about American schools?
What, the greatest education system in the world?
I'm more worried about the spread of bullets.
Yeah, that is the bigger concern here.
It's like, well, there's a deadly virus spreading throughout the school. Yes, but does the virus have a garden? Because I'm only concerned about the garden. Who's a 14-year-old idiot? Well, I mean, I got the idiot part, but
I told the story of the one kid that was definitely in high school where he cut off the tip of his nose with a pair of scissors.
yeah, but you're from Kentucky, so I thought it's all implied.
Because for those who don't remember the story, basically in school,
Why do you?
what?
I love how you just love telling the horrible stories.
Like the interesting.
I think
ones.
there's you've already went so far past dementia that you're just making up stories from school
we kids weren't supposed to have candy, and the kid had a lollipop, and he figured that he could hide the fact that he was sucking on a lollipop in the middle of class if it didn't have a stick on it. He just didn't have the foresight to take it out of his mouth before cutting the stick off, and he caught the tip of his nose along with the stick of the lollipop, and he nicked the tip of his nose. It bled quite profusely. But this was a dumb child, because this was a child who also brought a BB gun to school when it was like super zero tolerance. You have to spend it for not the brightest child.
I'm a little concerned that it doesn't look like she's kind of looking at the camera a bit.
Not fooling anyone, you know. Anyone, look. I think I'll go for a walk. You're not fooling anyone, you know.
Even on My Little Pony story. The one thing that people are always talking about.
Anyone, you know. Anyone, you know. Anyone, you know. Look. You're not fooling anyone, you know. Look. You're not fooling anyone, you know. Look.
Okay, maybe that'll be a bit better.
You're not fooling anyone, you know. You're not fooling anyone, you know. Anyone, you know. You know, look, anyone, you know, look. look, anyone, you know, anyone here.
That probably varies a lot from district to district. Sunset. I don't think the school was back in my hometown much at all. I was a kid. It was very rural. They certainly are more strict now because they actually had to start dealing with. Like, I think when my mother was a kid, she talked often that people would bring their hunting rifles to school in their cars and stuff, and nobody thought anything. That was just before kids started bringing it into the school, causing problems. So things changed.
Okay, good. If I move her tail, it should work better.
Didn't count. Never had any real power in my schools. We're just. They exist to make kids feel like they were important.
Student councils are a great experience for students. They also can organize some of the stuff that can be better from the perspective of a student instead of from an adult. I think some of that is good, but I think our student president, I don't remember who they were in my senior year. I don't know what they did for things.
I don't think our school had a student. If they did, I was aware of them.
Anyone, you know, anyone, you know. Food in anyone, you know. Food in anyone, you know.
Our school didn't really have many events.
Yeah, but it was probably like your like extended family from whatever down the inbred train it went. Like you couldn't date anybody there because it was not illegal.
It was all cousins.
Yeah.
Cousins, brothers, and cousins.
Yeah, first cousins, second cousins, 0th cousins.
Father, uncles.
Yeah, father, uncle, grandpas. He's been in there for a while. He's working his way up.
Yes, he's been held back a bit.
Yeah, I've been in the 2nd grade since 67.
You know.
His favorite time of day is blocks. He's very excited.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You know.
She's so happy. I love that expression. He's a good horse.
This one?
This is just kicking.
You know.
He's like a...
You know. Think I'll go for a walk. You know. Think I'll go for a walk. You know. Think I'll go for a walk.
I'm gonna have to play with the her tail's position a little bit because there is a bit of a cramp bit in the like. I could probably fix it, but I want to see what the stuff looks like first.
You know. You're not fooling anyone, you know. You know.
I thought through this beer that I should not.
You know. You know.
The bathroom. Important because for definitely real beats.
It's giving a beating to your kidneys.
I have to imagine a beet-based alcohol isn't super expensive to make. Beet juice isn't exactly a high sought-after commodity. You know what kind of juice I want? Beet juice. Delicious, delicious beet. Mm-mm.
You know. You know. You know. You know. you're not, you're not, you're not.
Want a ghost fact?
You're not,
A
you're
good
not.
ghost fact for this. Given that we're coming up on spooky stuff.
Any ghost facts?
Yeah. Gotta be specific to this time of year. Here is the truth. This time of year, around this time of year, the spooks come out. They scare the crap out of trees.
I'm gonna say shit.
I stopped myself. Trying to keep it PG and
No, it doesn't matter.
You're not, you're not,
dying. Anyway,
you're
they scare the crap out of trees, and that's what causes them to drop their leaves. So now you know that even the trees are spooked, and they get all spoopy, and it just scares the other trees. A chain reaction of spooks, all started by ghosts.
You're not,
Now you know.
you're not.
Know what leaves fall. What happened to Bright Mac? He's being put on the card next Tuesday. Or is it Thursday? I can't remember. I know in this bit they say see you next Tuesday or Thursday.
Next Thursday. Or no. Might be Tuesday, Thursday is when he says when they're available next.
Yeah.
Or something.
You're not fooling anyone. You're not fooling anyone. You're not
Not spoofs. Spooks. Spoopy spooks. Spooky spoofy spook. That 5 times better. Spoof spooks.
You're not fooling. You're not fooling anyone. You know. Look. You're not fooling.
You should bite her butt.
You're not fooling anyone.
Why?
Her drop. She's gonna escape. That's a
She can't. All she has to do is roll.
It's hard. And she's old.
Fooling anyone. You know. Look.
She's like 40, which is essentially dead.
Fooling anyone. You know. Look. You're not fooling anyone. Fooling.
I hope I never get old. 40.
It's coming soon.
No. I'm gonna be 28 next year.
You're not fooling anyone. You know. Look.
They say that age is just a number.
Fooling anyone.
So if I put 10 on 28, then I will be 20. That's how it works. You have to control fate.
Fooling anyone, you know. Look, you're not fooling.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about when you're a kid, it feels like everything is as it always has been and always will be and will never. That's the wonderful thing about being. I miss it. I'm gonna go back, play on my bike and ride around my trailer park.
You're not fooling anyone, you know.
Well, there's always the old dilemma of when you're a kid, you have no money but all the time. But when you're an adult, you have all the money but no time.
But I didn't need money when I was a kid.
Yeah, you had hoop and stick.
Yeah. We had fun. The trailer park had a playground. We just play on that.
Give me 51 this November. I swear it was just 47 last year. Yeah, I know. Now that I hit 40, I'm expecting. Not just expecting. I felt that the last few years went much quicker, but also when it's like the year, a thing that happens yearly comes around, and like, oh, it's that time, and it feels like it wasn't that long ago that thing happened, and then you're like, can't wait till next year, and it feels like it's not going to be that long from now either. Yeah.
I feel like this winter is creeping up too.
But when I think about,
I don't like it.
when I think about like It was just over a year ago that we were in Germany.
No,
That feels like a long time ago.
not to me.
Oh, no, it feels to me like it was like a couple years ago at this
Feels
point.
to me like it was
But
a month ago.
it's been a very busy last year and a half. So that probably part of it.
Like I still
The
feel
busier
like
you are, the long, because most of what you think of as time flying is because most of what you were doing in life has probably become very rhythmic, very samey. The same things you're doing today are going to be very similar to the things you're doing tomorrow, and to the point of your brain's not going to make new memories from something that it sees as just a repetition. So if you're not remembering much time, it feels like time goes quicker. So if you want to feel like time goes slower, go and do unique things, travel a lot, go see places, just try new things. That's the stuff that makes it feel like time goes slower.
I only just got past the feeling that I just got here. That's how my brain works. Like I blinked. Like that's the again. I think I was watching an. I'll admit it. I'll admit my sins. I was watching an episode of Bluey, and that's not horse. But I was watching an episode of Bluey Day. They had the grandfather there talking to her daughter, the mom, and she's like, "Oh, that was forever ago," and it's like, "Nope, it was just yesterday." And that's how I feel about like a lot of things. Like, remember that thing? Yeah, it was yesterday. Like, no, that was 5 years ago. No, couldn't have been. The glass for? I thought you didn't want more booze.
I said I wanted a strawberry thing.
Oh, right.
You can go get another one too, because you're out. You don't want another one? You better. You're an alcoholic. You said you're an alcoholic. Did you drink yesterday? Maybe not yesterday because that was Thursday, but did you drink Wednesday? Maybe. Okay, you said maybe. What about Tuesday? You had one. Okay, how about Monday? For Final Fantasy stream, you didn't have any? You had one. Okay. Sunday, I'm going to say you probably didn't have any. If he's doing something social, he will drink. And so that's why I'm like, if you're streaming, you're going to drink.
I'm streaming.
I know, but you stream 4 days a week now.
Yeah. Very tired.
Actually, where? Can you go into my top drawer there and grab my little thingy?
Oh my.
It should be a soft thingy. It's because of the way the drawer is set up there. I can probably move it a little bit. Oh, get the one below it. I forgot that one. I'm not putting stuff in. Yeah, there we go. And this one is a strawberry shortcake fandango.
I got lemonade out. I want to put rum.
I love how you had to specify you're not going to put rum in it. You're going to?
Yeah.
Oh, yet? Oh, okay. See, he's an alcoholic. Turn away from Margaret, and Michael disappears again, and you are talking to him like he's still there. What did I say? He was just in the room. I was trying to repeat what he was saying. This beer is very shortcake. So very for sour. I don't like sours, but this is a pretty decent sour. And he reappears the booze in hand, proof based on alcohol amounts. Yeah.
You're not fooling anyone, you know. Look, fooling anyone. Not fooling anyone. You're not fooling. You're not fooling anyone, you know. You're not. You know. You're not fooling anyone, you know.
Okay, I wanted to have it so that
You're not.
the head finished its turn at the end of not, because otherwise having, so I want to have the eyes try to go a little wider here, and it wouldn't have made much sense if it was not in like with some kind of emphasis on a word.
You're not fooling anyone. You're not fooling. You're not. You're not fooling anyone. You're not fooling anyone.
Only how it looks if I do it that way, so I'm going to do. A little bit like that.
You're not fooling. You're not fooling anyone.
I'm going to do a little bit of both.
You're not fooling. You're not fooling anyone. You're not fooling. You're not. You're not fooling anyone. Fooling anyone. You're not fooling anyone, you know. Fooling anyone. Fooling anyone, you know. Fooling anyone, you know.
Okay, I'm actually going to give this right to the end.
Fooling anyone, you know. Fooling anyone.
I'll just do a little. What's that?
That should prove mildly interesting. Lemonade and spiced rum.
Yeah.
I'm so.
I thought you did that before.
No, I did the clear rum last time. Or I did the cherry stuff.
Oh yeah, you did the cherry.
Yeah. Which is good, but
I need to pick up some ginger ale for with the pineapple rum. But I need oranges too then, I guess. But then I feel like I need to play Halo.
immediately play Halo.
Well, that was literally the drink of Halo.
We got that Xbox down there. We never played Halo on it yet.
I only just... Do I have every Halo now? I think I have all the ones that I missed. The only thing I'm frustrated by was I found a Halo 3, but I found the Platinum Hit version, and I kind of want to find the non-Platinum Hit. Because I had like the Legendary Edition, so it's kind of very obvious that I got the wrong one, or that it's not the right one from the original.
I remember playing Halo as a kid, but I had it on PC, and they only released the first two on PC simultaneously with the Xbox, and then after that you had to have the Xbox, which always threw me a little bit off because I mean it was a Windows game or a Microsoft game. I think they want you to play on Windows, but no, only the first two were released simultaneously, and then after that it was like, gotta buy the Xbox.
Actually, I don't think I have Halo 2 yet. I have it Halo
one.
I would say I like 3 more, but 2 was very good. It probably was close second. Well, actually, no, I really like Reach. Reach had like the best story. But I have 2 on the disc, but it just, you saw it, it was super scratched and it won't play. So I just need to buy a new one. I have the metal case for it, so I'm just going to buy the game, throw the case away, and keep the game.
You're not fooling anyone, you know. Look, fooling anyone.
You might be able to fix your old copy. They do have like places you can take that stuff to refinish.
It's pretty rough. And that game you can find for $4 to $6 for the most part. And the repair services are normally around there. So I'd rather find a really good version. I saw one copy at one of the local thrift stores, but it was the expensive thrift store, and even then it was not in great condition.
They charge way too much for old video games.
They charge well, no, they have the video games in the back you can find for a couple bucks. It's all the stuff at the front that they'll charge like $200 for some stuff because they like, and it's still there. They don't sell any of it.
It just sits there because nobody's going to pay that price.
I think that they're putting it high, but you could probably go and ask for much lower. And if you're willing to buy it there for like Even if they say $200, if you ask for like $60-70, they probably give it to you.
Yeah, because that's really what it's worth. It's probably worth about $70, and they're asking
Well, one of them is like
crazy.
Like they have a Conquer's Bad Fur Day, but it's in a little bit rough condition.
Oh.
But that was like $100-something.
That one might actually be worth it.
That was no, you could probably find cheaper than that.
Conquer's Bad.
But they
Fur
had
is
like
infamous
one that was like Banjo Kazooie in its original box in good condition. Mm-hmm. Like that was $200, and I'm not paying that because the box is not worth anything to me. Ginger ale is good. I'm currently drinking a cherry limeade ginger ale. It's a local soda, I think. Haven't been able to find it online. I really like Dark and Stormies, which is a ginger beer, which is ginger ale but less sugar. It tends to be a lot, I would call it spicier. Ginger beer and rum mixed with a lime. But when I was playing Halo Infinite after it came out, we were playing it a whole bunch. The drink that I did with that was I'm gonna keep on this. I don't want to lose my tab. I don't know why it's being goofy, but it's this stuff. Nor the HDR. Yeah. Plantation pineapple rum. It's really, really good. On its own, it's okay. But if you mix that with a ginger ale and a slice of orange, it's so good. It's just candy. And I was drinking that a ton when I was doing, or when we were playing Halo Infinite. I think I was going through like a bottle a week. I was having so many of those. It's like, at least for up here, it's like anywhere from $30 to $35 a bottle.
You're not fooling anyone, you know. Look, anyone, you know.
So I thought this. I'm gonna have to push this out like 2 more frames. That's what the most I'm gonna do though, because otherwise it's gonna be way too quick to the end here.
The only soda that was like from my local area growing up that was just in the local area and was made in the local area that was in all the stores that I don't see here was a ginger ale called Ale 8. And it wasn't very good. But then again, I didn't really like ginger ale. So I still don't. But I remember that being a local soda.
I'm not big on just drinking ginger ale or ginger beer, but they work as really good mixers. A rum and a ginger, it depends on the rum. A dark rum definitely needs ginger beer. A fruity, lighter rum, ginger ale. It really depends. There's kind of you can't just like say, get a rum, get a ginger beer, and it's good. You want a darker ginger beer for sure, or darker rum.
Curious what Ale 8 made. There's a Wikipedia. It is distilled in Winchester, Kentucky. I think it's the only, it's been around for 98 years.
Been a Coca-Cola bottling facility in my town. We used to stand outside and watch the gas bottles getting filled, then go in and get a free ice cold Coke. That seems pretty cool. May explain my addiction now. Yeah, that's probably why they were okay with it to a degree, but also it's probably the workers not caring as much, unless they had like a free tasting room or something.
My mom said she used to be able to turn in the freaking glass bottles for half the cost of the Coke. And being somebody who's bottled things, it makes sense to me that the bottle is probably the most expensive part of a Coke.
There are places,
especially when they were glass.
I think that the laws are really old for stuff like that, where they still say on there that you can turn it back in for like 5 or 10 cents, but things are not 5 or 10 cents now.
Yeah,
they're a lot more.
Yeah, they just haven't updated those laws in a very long time.
Yeah,
I don't care to.
Your phone buzz.
Did it? Yeah. It's the Minnesota Gaming League.
Why are you getting buzzes for that?
Because I don't mute them. I listen to them.
Oh, okay. You're talking to Discord. I thought it was just some random.
No, it's the My Little Pony group. Minnesota My Little Pony group.
I don't even think I'm in it anymore.
Why not? No, I don't see the. No, you.
No, I'm in them.
Oh yeah, right there.
What's in my muted?
Keep 'em in the back pocket.
I only have like. All right, actually, I don't even know why I have Deep Rock still there. I can probably mute that. I know they're muted. They're just I don't have a group for them.
I'm in that group.
Yeah, these are the only ones the only two I really watch are the top two. And then there's the lemur chat for.
I don't know what that is.
It's just short skirts and explosions. His Discord.
You saying that in case we get updates.
Then the Minnesota one. There's the SFM ponies, but I don't do anything in there either. The anthology chat.
Jay will let you know. Jay will let you know. You need to pay attention.
No, I still get messages, but they do a lot of collab stuff. If I want to go and watch a lot of the shorts that are being worked on, they do a lot of previews and they share ideas. It's actually a pretty collaborative group when it comes to releasing new stuff. But I don't care enough. And then all my convention chats. Though some of them are like TrotCon's confusing. I don't get that icon.
You have to go in the one chat and yell at short skirts until you get kicked out.
Yeah, there's only two Discords I actually look at because I'm not one to just doom scroll Discord. I don't care enough on that.
Gotta look at all the ones that post ponies so you can see all the ponies.
No, because like if you go to some of the big ones, any conversations going on are going to be like quick and fast. There's no real point. I'm not one to just jump into conversation. So I have my local friend group. I have my Discord, and that is literally it for what I pay attention to. I don't really browse Twitter at all. YouTube's about the only thing I kind of browse, but it tends to be that I just watch some of the people that I sub to, and that's about it. I have other things that I'd rather go watch something on Plex or something or play a video game. I'd rather not just doom scroll that stuff. And I used to just kind of check news on my phone, but I got Balatro on my phone now, so I just play that.
I do not have any games on my phone.
Balatro's on the phone is so good. They did a great job with it. There's one little glitch that gets a little annoying when it happens, but other than that, it's a nice little thing to just kind of poke at for a minute or two. And you can restart any game you're in. Continue.
Go for a walk. You're not fooling anyone, you know. Go for a walk. You're not fooling anyone, you know. Go for a walk. You're not fooling anyone, you know.
This video is devastating to me because I feel like if she's gonna throw out that horse, she could just let me have it. Like watching somebody throw out a perfectly good pizza. But when you're hungry, like they didn't even touch it. It's fine,
Michael.
Supposed to be on our OnlyFans only.
What's that, Michael?
He's shaking. There's got the little kickies. This channel's slowly creeping towards zombie butt videos. Then he'll finally make tons of money.
This is what you want, right?
The kickies are good. You like the kickies. And I can't wait to end this video.
Balatro? I think that's what it said. Balatro or Balatro. As long as the vowels are close enough. You knew what I was talking about. He picked a weird name for a game. I'm gonna pronounce it weird.
But no, I'm gonna like the end of this video where she gets off her back and they hug and they say, "Sorry, mom."
Sorry, mom, but now you can walk in the cart.
They hug and they go buy ice cream together.
They buy ice cream together. Why?
I mean, why? So that they can have ice cream and a nice daughter and mother day out, which is probably very nice. There are fewer like heartwarming sights than a mother and a daughter just kind of like enjoying themselves. Wholesome. And that's what's happening here. Clearly. We got ghosts. I heard something in the other room creak really creepily.
It's the fridge.
Yeah. You want another ghost fact? The ghosts are in the fridge. Jelly. That's your ghost fact. They're in there. They're haunting our beers. And our Dr. Peppers.
Get out of our beers.
Hey, beers. The noise they make. They want the beer. I do say that my favorite scene, and I probably mentioned it before from the movie The Last Unicorn, is the skeleton who pretends to drink wine. Because it doesn't matter that there's no wine in the flask. He believes there is, and that's enough for him. Because he couldn't taste it or feel it or anyway. The fact that he thinks wine is pouring into his mouth is enough for him to like be happy. Because he can remember. As he says, I remember the taste. I remember the smell. Good movie. Watch it.
What's your favorite part? Is the unicorn?
It's the parts with all the unicorn.
Is it a man unicorn?
Not lady unicorn. All
Why?
the unicorns are ladies.
Why? How do they reproduce?
They don't, they're immortal.
How they become unicorn?
Because, you know, one day unicorns just went poof, and there were unicorns everywhere.
They just pooped?
They poofed into existence.
So they pooped out unicorns.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because
There's gotta be better ways to make unicorns.
No,
You
that's
gotta
not
have other body things.
Dudes don't need to exist.
No stallions.
There are no stallions in wild mains. All girl horses.
Because they don't need no man.
No. There's only like 12 of them. I'm pretty sure their entire society is on the verge of collapse. But
They got horse porn.
yeah, but to what end?
Happy ends.
Yeah, okay, fair. Let's set that one up. Wild Mains does not have a well-constructed world. It has a town where 12 horses live. And they sell snack cakes to one another. Like, you want to try my snack? Yeah. How about mine?
It's
Aw.
I don't know how well the business and economy is going to last if everybody's a business owner.
I don't even think they have 12. Somebody told me that there's 12 in total. I don't think I've seen 12.
And I love it's called Wild Banes, but they're living in a society under very specific rules, wearing very fancy clothing. That doesn't sound wild.
No, they stick to the town.
Yeah.
They don't go anywhere because that would be expensive.
Crazy Banes.
Like, you want to buy my cookies? Yeah. Bailey sure is great. But the one that went, like, they tried to like give this personality trait to the surfer pony, which I think is Bailey. I could be wrong. Where like 4 times in one episode, noting that the episodes are 5 minutes long, just kept going boop 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 boop, like every time she got scared. And I feel like they were really trying to force something there that just was not. working out, but I guarantee if they release the toy, it's just gonna go boop boop ba doop ba doop ba doop ba doop, or something along that line.
Yeah, but you're also talking about it, which means that you apparently liked it.
I do. It was weird. Didn't make any sense.
Yet you can't stop thinking about it.
You're correct. Was that the Bailey one, Giz? The one who kept going boop ba doop ba doop, or whatever. And I think that was last week's episode, yeah. And she never did that before, to my understanding. She had never done that before in any other episode. And it was implied she did it because she was scared, but she didn't sound scared. It just sounded like somebody like saying, okay, just say boop a doop a doop a doop a bunch of times. They did. And they put it in when she's scared.
Okay, I wanted her back to straighten a little bit when she was up. I think I might need to do it a bit more.
Like, to be fair, the Bailey one, the surfer one, if that is her name.
It's an interrogation. If that is your real name.
Is the only one who's had like any discernible personality trait that I can like note. Wild manes. Thank you for the quote, legendary. I guess it didn't add, but it attempted to add the quote, but
it did.
Oh, did. Okay, wonderful.
Okay, so Applejack does respond nicely to her rolling back and forth.
Mm-hmm. The wiggly horse.
Thirsty. You think I'll go?
I still have to say, Giz, I feel like we would not be paying attention to wild manes as a community at all if Pony was equid. It feels like Philly Fantasia, but when a horse is at its low point as opposed to its high point.
You're not fooling anyone, you know. Look, who's not coming? Think I'll go for a walk? You're not fooling anyone, you know. Look. You're not fooling anyone, you know. Anyone, you know. Look, anyone, you know. Look.
But even like the Equestria Daily regularly posts now when Wildman episodes come out.
Because anything to get attention towards probably traffic, because they've been having issues with that.
I imagine, yeah. Hard to talk about a show that isn't doing anything. And what it is doing, nobody's paying attention to. I've been going to Walmart for a while now, and every time I'm there, I check the toy aisle to see if there's any new horse toy. And it's been like the same 2 toys for 2 years now.
Well, they don't have anything new to sell.
Yes. Which
they don't have a show, so why they wouldn't have anything new?
The last episode comes on the 18th. Yeah, but the show's still been going.
But they still have to have a supply. That cancellation ad probably went back far enough that they had stopped producing toys a while back. If they weren't selling, they weren't going to make them anymore.
For years?
I mean, when you saw the toys in the aisles, were they like sold out?
No.
Well, then why would they add more?
So different toys
you got to do
better.
Go to every Walmart. Take everything.
I remember a time when Pony had like an entire row of itself.
Because it was selling. So you have to buy everything. Start traveling. Just jump in your car. Every store, every toy.
All the ponies.
And then just drop it off at, well, I would say donate them, but you wouldn't donate them.
No.
You're going to have to get a bigger car.
We're going to build a house out of them. The house of pony toys built out of the cheap plastic.
That pony built.
Anyone, you know.
You can call it Hasbro Hotel.
Yeah. It will definitely fall in and kill us, but
anyone, you know.
I just put super glue.
Anyone, you know.
Well, you can go to the
Together.
if you need to find a nice stable place to build a structure like that, Florida.
Yes. They'll hold up great.
The horses are
I'm
heavy.
imagining it just coming apart in the middle of a
Anyone, you know.
hurricane. And tons of talking sunnies just flying through the sky, screaming their various words. Magical. I did see that they have a Twilight version of that dog toy now.
They what?
You remember the Rainbow
Yeah.
Dash dog toy? They have a Twilight one now.
Was it only ever rainbow?
It was only Rainbow for a long time. Now they have a Twilight.
No, they got to do Floodshot next.
Yeah.
She can play with the puppies. Is there?
I still find it funny that that's what the one new toy coming out is for dogs. I'm gonna buy it.
You bought 2 of the other one, I thought.
Yeah, I gave one to you and one for me. You wanted it. Cool. He flies.
Kind of. You have to like shove your thumb up her chest
Yes.
and then like stretch. You're basically like
Neck. Yeah.
you're that's torture techniques from medieval times.
What makes her fly?
You're not fooling anyone. Yeah.
See. How much is the Twilight dog toy?
You're not fooling anyone. You're not fooling.
I type in MOP dog toy and it immediately brings up the symbiote plushes. And you can feed these to your dog, we don't care.
You're not fooling. You're not fooling.
You can.
Mm-hmm. I know I saw a Twilight one. I'm not seeing it for sale though.
You're not fooling. You're
I
not.
have to dig. YouTunes has like new pony
You're not
plushies,
fooling anyone.
like a Twilight and a Pinky, which is kind of a big deal, but the symbiote ones are so much better. The YouTunes ones really aren't worth buying. If you have the option to pick between the two.
You're not fooling. You're not. You're not fooling anyone. You're not.
It's kind of like when the Aurora plushies were out at the same time as the Fourth Dimension.
You're not fooling it.
Fourth Dimension was just so much better. Nobody bought the Auroras. I mean, some people did, but
You know.
the pony dog toys were expensive. Cutie Corral, right? No, they had like ones you could buy at Target.
You're not fooling it.
I do.
They actually
You're
brought
not
back
fooling
the
anyone.
Smash, the
You're not
Fashions
fooling anyone, you know.
pony toys for a little bit at Target. I remember buying a bunch of those at one point.
But no, they weren't Cutie Corral. They're long, stretchy toys that you shove your finger in the bottom and then you can grab the back and pull, and it would stretch, and then when you let go, it would fling it.
They just shove your finger in the bottom.
No, it was in the middle of the chest.
Yeah, you said the bottom.
In the bottom, well, yeah, the bottom side of the pony. Like, the chest is the bottom. This is gonna be a, like, how does a pony wear pants situation?
Perhaps.
You're not fooling it. You're not
I
fooling
got the
anyone,
Rainbow
you know.
Dash one, but I'm not seeing
Anyone, you know. Anyone, you know. Look.
the Twilight one, but I know it exists.
You know. Anyone, you know.
Right, Target.
Not.
Type in Target. No, I'm not seeing it. Bummer, missed opportunity. Don't see the Rainbow Dash ones either anymore.
anyone, you know. You know.
The best toys I've seen recently are all on Alibaba.
AliExpress?
Or yeah, AliExpress. I want that rug. We got to get that rug for the living room and kitchen and bathroom. But it's a really good rug. I got no room for it in my room. Nobody will be able to appreciate it in there anyway, so we got to put it in the basement. It got Big Derpy on it though. Don't you want a Big Derpy? No. We don't need that rug.
Look at this.
That is like the old playmats I had when I was a little kid, but worse because it's Paw Patrol related.
This is pretty nice.
Oh. As you should see the rugs, they're amazing, but not the Paw Patrol ones.
Look at this one, Michael. It's on Wayfair. This website
It's
shows
the same one.
Oh, that now it broke.
It is with the blowout.
Well, yeah, that makes it better. I think I have to close the browser, but I need to keep these open. So, that was good too.
Look,
there's so many puppies.
A tiny bed. A child will outgrow that so fast. And then what are you gonna do?
The thing looks like it's made out of crap. Like there used to be where you could get beds like that, and that was kind of cool. But now that looked like just flat particle board. The old ones were cool because they were like real car looking things. Everything got cheaper, but profits still stayed the same. I wonder how that works.
You're not fooling anyone, you know. Look. Think I'll go for a walk. You're not fooling anyone, you know. Look. Think I'll go for a walk. You're not fooling anyone, you know. Look.
Everything gets more expensive. No money goes to worker. Everything goes to CEO. But the prices on that item have went down, but not as much as the price of the item. So inflation eventually caught back up, and now it costs no different than some of those fancy things. But you know, when workers used to be able to make so much more by percentage, you could afford the fancier things.
Yeah.
But no, now you can't.
Yeah.
Because the rich need it.
So they can live in
So they can flow it
towers
down.
high in the sky.
Or flow down.
Yeah.
Trickle down economics, right? But the only way that works is if you have a nice slope. So if they're at the top of this, let's call it a pyramid.
Used to be we would just tax the hell out of them.
Yeah, but that's why people want their Second Amendment rights, so they can use it in, oh, wait, those situations. They're definitely using them.
No.
Let's see, they're doing legal theft.
You're not fooling anyone, you know. You're not fooling anyone, you know.
I think Applejack needs to have her tail move back a little bit.
Applejack needs to wag her tail because she's happy out with her mom.
I need to be able to see.
I don't have any MLP rugs, and that's why we need some, Sunset. But he's stopping it from happening. We could have joy in this house.
He wants horse rugs, and I'm like, no.
Yeah, they got them. Good ones too.
They're not fooling anyone, you know.
I love. He's like, I don't have space in the room that's now 3 times bigger than the last place.
But you got lots of room downstairs for rugs.
I'm not putting a rug on carpet.
Like, put it on the hardwood in the game room.
It's not wood.
It's wood enough. You can put it under the table. Big old horse rugs.
It's a giant table with big square legs. You never see it.
3.
No, they're gonna be the crappiest material.
I don't care. We got horses on.
Actually, we do have one round place we can put it. Fire pit.
Oh.
Why'd you have to think?
I had to think about it for a minute. If you gave me permission, that thing would go up tomorrow.
The rug?
I get the big derpy rug.
I'd be like, hypothetically, I would be like, okay, you can have one rug, and then you would get like the 10-foot rug, like it's curling up the walls.
Got horses on it. The biggest rug I can find.
Get a second one and just put it on the ceiling, just with there with a hand stapler.
That's a good idea.
You would just have a padded room of ponies.
Yeah.
Why don't you just do that in your room?
Oh, nobody will see it.
You could look up, wake up in the morning, look straight up and see Derpy.
I already got like Derpies all hanging on my wall.
You could put Derpy and then a mirror right next to it, so you can wake up and look like you're laying next to Derpy.
You should let me put one in that room over there.
Where was this?
That direction with the table and the stuff.
If you've heard of tufting, you can make your own custom rugs. There are a ton of YouTube tutorial videos. I have not. I know you can make your rug. I'd almost consider it at one point because, like when you buy carpet, you have to buy the carpet for the full roll, so not by the square foot, because carpet comes on a big roll, and if they have to cut carpet to shape to fit in the room, anything that's left over, you purchase, because they can't do anything with these small little pieces. They can't piecemeal a room. So I ended up having a bit of carpet left over at one point, and you can turn them into rugs by just doing a little like thing on the edge, and voila, you have a rug, because all rug is usually just a carpet with an edge. So, but I don't have that carpet anymore.
We could have Derpy.
Think I'll go for a walk, you know? You're not fooling anyone.
Derpy would make the best rug.
Well, we can have a Derpy rug. That would be a good rug.
Do you have a good taxidermist?
No.
I mean, they could probably make a good Derpy rug.
I got to be careful, because if he mentions like you can have a rug, you know it's not a rug.
No, I think what you're doing is you're waiting for me to say something so that you can pull out of the next room.
Misinterpreted.
No, so you can just walk out of the room and be like, I already got it. And now you're trying to justify your purchase.
Yeah, I gotta put it in there.
You're not fooling anyone, you know? You're not fooling anyone, you know?
Okay, I think I can call this one at least orange.
Applejack's favorite color.
Only one more shot after
Is
that.
there something you can do? I feel happy.
I like Applejack's little face right there.
Happy.
There used to be a place back in Florence, Kentucky that just sold carpet scrap. Like people would have carpets installed in their houses and there'd just be leftover pieces, and they would just sell the scrap and then people would buy them as well.
Mm-hmm. Because why not? You can probably get them, or they're probably cheaper to make because the product is leftover, so people are just going to get rid of it, or cheap, very, very cheap. And the rest of it is just stitching around the edge. It's just not going to be fancy carpet.
Yeah.
It's not going to be something nice, but or not fancy rugs. But like Adam got that one really big rug at that furniture outlet north of us.
Yeah.
That was a pretty nice rug.
Yeah.
And it was cheap. I thought about doing something like that in my room. But I only have a little edge, so I feel like if I got any big carpet, it would be this, that my bed would take up 80% of it, and then there'd be this little edge around the outside for where I'd walk. But
so I have a question.
Yeah.
Did you see the Derpy rug?
Yeah.
Still don't want it?
No, it just reinforced that I don't want it.
Darn it. That's a good one, though.
Okay. I'm gonna mark that one. I think this one would be lip syncing. Oh no, Applejack, no.
He's phasing.
Isn't there something you can do? I feel happy.
Just looks at her mom like, ugh.
Look at that face. She's like, I was gonna put her in a home, but they don't exist yet.
Yeah. Christian government doesn't, just has the elderly exterminated if they can.
See, this should actually be pretty easy to lock in, because pear butter is basically done. I already kind of did the hair motions. Applejack.
How are you gonna make the end of this funny without it also being horribly depressing?
Michael, you love horribly depressing.
No, not when it comes to horses. Not the cute ones.
Michael, Fall to Equestria, you love that book.
Only when they kill the stallion. Or like the burbs. Which is more often than not. There was a Fallout Equestria book, Guys of Chaos, which was about a stallion killing mares. I didn't get past the like 10th chapter. I just couldn't. That guy was a jerk. He should have died. He didn't do anything wrong, but he killed mares, so stupid. Here you are, making mares go to sleep. Very roughly.
Why is her shoulder kind of...
It's kind of messed up there, Nat.
Yeah. Okay, so just it's jammed in a bit. I think, I mean, I can extend it out.
Fine now.
It's still up a bit because the left one's way back there. That one looks better.
Dad, I need your help. My landlord won't let me have a really cool carpet, and you guys have to like tell him I should be allowed to have it. In the specifically. So you guys let's start doing that.
You're barely down here.
Well, I'll be down here more if there's a cool derpy carpet.
Well, then I definitely don't want to get it. You're not helping your case.
I'll come down and visit more. The biggest one I can get, Giz. Obviously.
Oh, that's why it's
the
broken.
50. Oh, it's 150 centimeters. We'll get that one. How big is that?
You're not fooling. Go for a walk. You're not.
How big is that in American?
Go for a walk. You're not. Go.
So that's like
1.5 meters.
Go for a walk. You're not fooling it.
I'm gonna guess it's 150 centimeters sounds like 1.5 meters, which means
it's about 5 feet.
yeah, that would be 1.5 meters.
Yeah.
I guess.
Mm-hmm. So almost just like a good size rug. It could do really good to like warm people's feet.
Warm?
Yeah, because rugs are nice and cozy.
No, they just don't transfer heat the same as a wood floor or a flat or
Yeah, so they
normal
get cozy.
Floor. They get dirty. That pony's gonna get so dirty, and it's gonna be super short.
I'll clean the
a carpet on it because if it's not, it's gonna be hard to see what's on it. It's gonna get all messy. So it's gonna be very small, which means it's not gonna be comfortable.
I'll clean the pony. I'll feed the pony. Carpet.
I feel like you'll feed it because you'll just go down with the crackers and just sit there on your carpet giggling while eating your crackers.
Yes, looking at the pony. I'm trying to bring real art into this house.
I feel like I could say that you can get the pony carpet if you have to put a chase rug in your room right in the middle.
It's not a compromise. I'll put it in the fire.
Has to be center of your room.
No.
And it has to have a little foot pedal thingy that when you step on it, he says his catchphrase, whatever that is.
I'm sure it's bark, bark, I suck. That's his catchphrase. Sounds right.
Think I'll go for a walk. You're not fooling anyone. You know.
It's the ceiling carpet. Yeah.
Go for a
We can
walk.
tack it
You're
to
not
the
fooling
ceiling.
anyone, you know. Look.
In the basement.
Go for a walk. You're not fooling anyone, you know. Look. Go for
Or in
a
the
walk.
living room.
You're not fooling anyone, you know. Look.
Get rid of that carpet in the living room under the table. Replace it with horse carpet.
No, I like that carpet. I got that.
Not horse.
I remember going to Home Depot. I think we got that one at Home Depot.
Neat.
But yeah, well, with my parents.
It's
I
got
remember
bears
doing
on
that.
it.
Yeah, we went to Home Depot because after moving and doing the mail forwarding, you get some like they always give you like discount codes for stuff. And we had like a 15% off for Home Depot.
Nolan, you're the perfect person to convince Argo to let me buy pony carpets.
How was it?
The hate of you, Pikachu. Let's take that dirty blood.
I done the lights. I have not done the lights here. But I don't think I have any scene that's from behind like that. Yeah, I don't. So this is going to be a unique shot, kind of, sorta. I'm going to use probably this one. First, I'm going to grab with the fog, though I think I already have it, maybe. Yeah.
No, this would not be a cleaning shoes carpet, Nolan. This would be a carpet you take care of and look at and feed.
It would just be
to.
it'd be a picture of Derpy's face that just says "kick me."
It's awful rude.
What are you supposed to? That's when you clean your boots.
No, clean your shoes on pony faces.
Now we do have 2 rugs in the house that are not for that purpose for shoe cleaning. We have one in the living room upstairs that's for between all the couches and stuff. Really helps with echo. But also I have it because it was from the last place, and so I already had it. And then Adam has one in his room that's a very large one that takes up most of the room, but got a really good deal on it. I think it was like $120, but it was a really nice brand new rug from a factory for furniture outlet type place.
You're split. I like carpet. I like cute pony carpet, but I don't want to step on it. No, you just clean it. You'll be fine. Just don't rub your muddy shoes off on it.
Alright, it was already copy pasted. Okay. I must have missed it. Lights are always there. Okay.
She needs those cookies. A little bit dirt. Sniff. A carpet. Pick it.
There's a derpy.
There's a derpy. Juice box derpy. No. Juice box derpy. Double wow.
What?
Yeah, juice box derpy.
Double the dough.
Papa do bow. Putting dirt on the houses again.
Yep. We don't really have to do too much on this one.
Why are the socks so cute? Because they're just cute.
But why are the socks or why are our socks?
Well, he was looking at the juice box derpy socks. And they are very cute. Personally, I think in all of his videos from here going forward, and he should probably just redo some of the assault ones, just have socks on all the ponies. Improvement.
No, I think they got plenty of socks. They're wearing Invisa socks.
Ooh.
It's less lewd.
They all think they have clothing on, but like Emperor's New Clothes. Great.
I mean, Emperor's New Groove?
No, Emperor's New Clothes.
I don't know it by that name.
Where it's the story where Taylor convinces the Emperor that he's gonna make him the best clothes out of the best fabric, but he convinces him that the fabric's invisible and it's so rare, but it's real. And he creates a suit and he fits him for it. And then the Emperor goes out and parades around his new outfit, only to come to the realization that he's nude. And the fabric isn't real. They got swindled.
And then that guy got beheaded.
No, he had left with the money by that point. But that's the story. It's a pretty old one. Like, supposed to be some life lesson about don't let people fool you or something out. That's what the ponies did. They all believe they're wearing invisible clothes. They're dumb.
Because they're dumb.
Yeah, they're kind of dumb. But I loved them.
House line. I'm like, why can't I not see that? Okay, now I can see it. Okay, now I can see the dirt. There's one more. I can probably do a little bit right there too.
It's actually really. And spiced rum and lemonade. Very enjoyable. Docs is best puppy. Not Muffin.
They like sucks.
Oh yeah. Well, he does have the plot.
Woof woof.
Woof, woof. There's so much blue stores. I like Bluey shampoo, Bluey toothpaste.
Yeah, it's special toothpaste.
Funny she's. It's better time.
Wow, he's being such an old man.
Back in my day,
Ponies used to have their own soup.
they did have their own like pasta. Disney princesses get their own soup. I think Paw Patrol even has its own soup.
Oh yeah, they do. It's very good.
He's like, I eat a bowl every day. Fills me with puppy power.
Nothing makes me feel better than a good bowl of chase.
Mm-hmm. Man, if they had pony soup, that's what would be half of our meals. I would just fill the cabinets so that no other food could fit in the house. We would just eat pony soup.
I think food would fit because I still have plenty of places outside in the trash. I'm not going to be eating pony spaghettios.
Yes. All the pony spaghettios.
Because we're like slowly getting dysentery
You're dying.
from eating nothing but spaghettios.
It's like, how did you all get scurvy?
And then they're like, Michael, there's pony fruit cups.
Then
We're saved.
We're saved.
But if you're only drinking pony stuff, alcohol.
You can mix any booze into one of those.
No, it has to be a
fruit
pony
things.
booze.
We can ferment it.
No,
We can ferment the pony juice.
it has to be a fish pony juice.
Yes.
No, don't use those words.
You can drink all the pony juice. All the fermented pony
Just
juice.
take the pony little juice things that you get from the store and then ferment that.
Yes.
Oh,
Delicious.
it'll be so bad.
Get so hammered in the pony juice. Squeeze the ponies, get the juice out.
You're not fooling anyone, you know. Look.
Did I do the lighting in this one? If I did, I don't think I did because the under lights are not done right. Yeah.
I have like a 3-pack of pony juice upstairs. Probably drink it. He's like trying to get me to get rid of the pony juice in the fridge, and I did, but then I bought more.
Yeah, I know. It keeps saying that you're like, I'll drink them, and then you buy more.
But I did drink the other ones. I did.
How long until the other ones are gone?
I don't know. Eventually. I want the pony heads.
Oh, you already had some of those.
I don't think I have all of them.
You don't think you bought them anyway.
I found like a metal Twilight at the gas station that one time. That was a new one that I didn't even know existed until I saw it. And then we got the pony like snack things where it's just the top of their heads. Again, Hasbro marketing is weird and all over the place.
Hello, Applejack. Like backed up and suddenly it was just Applejack.
Looking at you.
For a walk, you're not fooling anyone, you know. Look. Go for a walk, you're not fooling anyone, you know. Look. Think I'll go for a walk, you're not fooling. I'll go for a walk, you're not fooling anyone, you know. Look.
Animation.
I'll go for a walk, you're not fooling anyone, you know. Look. I'll go for a walk, you're not fooling. I'll go for a walk, you're not fooling anyone, you know. Look.
Well, like, she's supposed to be. She's not fooling anybody by like bouncing and being happy and having energy, which is probably yes.
I feel like if she was strong enough, she could get off
You're not
Applejack's
fooling
back.
anyone, you know. Look.
No, she's just there because she knows that Applejack's going to kick her ass.
Last time she tried to run away, she got beaten.
Look, look.
Hello, Sir Edward. We were just talking about what if we could have a completely pony-based diet of just pony food, which
Michael's been talking about
Yeah.
that anyway.
you could definitely do with like Paw Patrol. Like, there's so many Paw Patrol food items. It's upsetting. Paw Patrol Band-Aids, Paw Patrol gummies, Paw Patrol breakfast cereal. Pretty sure that was a thing.
Paw Patrol the flamethrower.
Yeah.
I think that was finalized what the next Spaceballs movie is going to be.
Oh, I hadn't heard anything about that in a while.
It was.
They gotta get done before Mel Brooks keels over because they ain't good without him.
I think somebody had said it was going to be called Spaceballs 3, The Search for Spaceballs 2, The Search for More Money.
That would be amazing.
But I don't know.
If it doesn't have Mel Brooks, then it's not worth anyone's time. As far as I'm.
Well, that's just dependent on how much longer he lives because he's up there.
It's like 98 or something.
Yeah.
But he still seems pretty spry for his age. At least mentally, he seems all there. But yeah, that's still old as heck. Even if you manage to keep all your marbles.
Okay, I think lighting wise, it's supposed to be lighter from behind. But this is, I have to be careful because technically the orange kind of came from this way. So I think I'm going to move the rim for this one like here, like the standard white rim. And then I'm going to move this one the other side as well. And then
CVS has. We don't need to eat food anymore.
why? Gummies?
Cause they're gummy vitamins.
Are they in store?
At CVS, yeah.
Oh, they're not going to be any different than any other gummy.
No, they're better. They have more everything.
What are they full of?
Where's? There's the ingredients. It's got all these vitamins, so we don't need real food. We've got vitamin A and vitamin C and E and some stuff I can't pronounce. Got some iodine in there. Glucose, sugar. We need these instead of food. I legitimately want to buy these. Just to have my pony vitamin.
It has been your joke for a bit.
Buy one, get 50% off. The second one, half the price.
That means if you buy
Wait.
12 of them,
No, it says out of stock.
it might be a old item.
Okay. No, they have them in stock at Nicollet Avenue
That's south, I believe.
and Lake
South
Street.
and those are all in downtown Minneapolis.
We gotta go.
You can go.
We gotta get the pony vitamins. Become the pony. Exactly. Consume the pony. Become the pony. We have a plan.
You can do thing.
Yes, we have to go to downtown Minneapolis in the south and get pony vitamins.
Go for a walk. You're not fooling anyone, you know. Look. Fooling anyone, you know. Look.
I feel like I need to go to the CVS up here now and see if they
You're
got
not fooling anyone, you know. Look. Go for a walk. You're not fooling anyone, you know. Look. You're fooling anyone, you know. Fooling anyone, you know. Look. Look.
I'm not 100% happy with these lights, and I'm probably going to change them a bit later, but I just want to get it to mostly match for now.
what other pony foods are available.
Fooling anyone, you know. Look.
Work
Fooling anyone,
towards
you
my
know.
100% pony diet. Got pony pez candy.
Consume the pony, become the pony. Hello, police. I'm at blank in downtown Minneapolis, and there's a man banging on the doors, yelling that he needs to eat his ponies immediately. Please help. The doors can't hold much longer. Please do not send the horse police. We'll eat them.
No.
But they send the policeman on the horsey.
The horsey will help me. They understand. With the horsey vitamins.
I will give you half the vitamins, horsey. Policeman's horse dies today.
Eating way too much vitamin C for a horse.
Yes, the coroner says, why did he do that?
This man just started force feeding this horse gummy candies.
Against regulated. Stone them. I can't turn my You're not fooling anyone. Look.
Okay, I'm just gonna add one. Just the close. I think that's like the kind of rim from that side, but it should be this one. That's the rim.
No, there's a bunch of places that says they have the horsey vitamins in stock, but you have to go pick them up.
Please stop saying horsey vitamins.
Oh, my horsey vitamins. I didn't see any actual food. It was just Pez and horsey vitamins, so disappointed.
Look. Think I'll go for a walk. You're not fooling anyone, you know. Look. You're not fooling anyone, you know. Look. When's your next run? Thursday. You think I'll go for a walk? You're not fooling anyone, you know. Look.
Finish your booze.
No. Oh, it's the last Kleenex too. We'll get back in there.
You gotta save that one. It's precious.
Yeah, the booze is done.
You think I'll go for a walk? You're not fooling anyone, you know. Look. Think I'll go for a walk? You're not fooling anyone, you know.
I gotta do
What's
that.
the temperatures like tomorrow?
Last I checked, it was supposed to be 60s.
Gonna be nice. But for the high,
64.
it's the high.
Yeah.
It's gonna be cold.
Yeah.
Fire big.
Yeah, I gotta put out a message about that. Today was supposed to be... No, yesterday was supposed to be like 83, but then I only got to like 86. And then... Or no, 76. And then today was saying about 71. I hit 71. 20% chance of rain tomorrow, though. The sky's clear, will become partly cloudy later in the day. Few clouds from time to time. Okay, so nothing really. Humidity's supposed to go up, which is not a bad thing when it's 63, but 7-mile-an-hour wind, that's not bad either.
Yeah. No, and I'm very confused by your voice impression request. How do you know he has a king?
He's a king.
He's a king. Who's a king? Who's the king?
This is you
I'm
figure
confused. I'll
do the voice, Michael.
explain. That's not a voice. How do you know he's a king? All right, the voice from this thing. Remember, I can't hear this video at all. It's like he doesn't have shit all over him. Is the answer? If that's what you were looking for, it's because he doesn't have shit all over him.
He got shit all over him.
You were considering doing this video up to that point with Celestia walking through, but I think you decided against it.
It wouldn't have been as good. You would have been extending a joke too far.
I think they only did it in the bit because they were trying to connect it to.
Yeah, they were trying to show him walking into town, so that it made full sense why they did it then. But for this, it wouldn't add any. It would be a full reference, but it wouldn't end on the joke. It would end after the joke, which is not what you want to do. Mm-hmm. So yes.
I could see doing the help, I'm being repressed with Celestia, where she's just like shaking some poor horse. Like, shut up. Just flailing him through the air. Help, I'm being repressed.
When he like comes up with 900 different ways of saying the same thing.
Just
Well, you don't see me bleed. I've become an emperor from after some woman throws a scimitar at me.
some watery tot threw a sword at me. Not a very stable form of government.
He just comes up with so many ways of saying the same thing.
Yes.
I love it.
It's a good bit. Good movie. And anyone who hasn't seen it, what are you doing?
Well, they've kind of seen like this part.
Yeah.
Doing pear butter is going to kind of suck for the render because I'm going to have to fix the eyes so much. I don't know what it was in the old models that caused the
eyes aren't closed properly.
Yeah.
Probably just a single layer texture.
Well, no, not just the eyes, any flex, the face, the eyebrows, everything. So it's something that's like inherent to the model as like a general property, because the new ones don't do it for anything.
Mm-hmm. Which is good.
Definitely saves me a lot of headache. Okay, I don't want to go all the way down. I want to go to like here.
Thing that's the thing I posted today.
I'm going to go a bit more.
The dinosaur. I don't want to cure cancer. I want to create the dinosaur.
I can't go down to there. Because it was the second bit of it was just a more extreme version of the same thing. Boom. Oh.
Are you gonna do an after credits scene with this one?
I haven't really done credits in forever.
You should. So the pear butter's okay.
You can show her being dumped in the pit?
No, you're gonna show her riding in the cart. And she's okay. Just being cute. She's like hanging out with her friends from E5. They're being cute. And they're just all be taken to the farm upstate.
Oh, you want her to be shot?
No, the farm upstate is where ponies go when they're ready to retire. So that they can play and frolic together.
You're not fooling anyone, you know. Go for a walk. You're not fooling anyone, you know. You're not fooling. Go for a walk. You're not fooling. You're not fooling it. You're not fooling it.
Place the name of the color of Predator's eyes. Almost like a tea or aquamarine.
You're not fooling it. You're
Because I
not fooling
can
anyone,
firmly
you know.
say that Applejack's eyes are green.
Go for a
Mom's
walk.
eyes.
You're not.
I would call it teal. Because like aquamarine to me is the same but a little bluer. That's more green.
You're not fooling anyone, you know. Look. Go for a walk. You're not go for a walk. You're not. Go.
Any other pony who has that color eyes?
Just realized her hoof is in her head.
It happens.
Go for a walk. You're not. Go for a walk.
I think that's a problem too. Hoof and mouth disease.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
There's one frame where it's kind of clipped. I could probably just fix that one frame. There, that's better.
For a walk, you know? Go for a walk, you know? Go for a walk. You're not fooling anyone, you know?
This is something that chat can't see, but you need to see it. This candy just.
I thought I know somebody has that.
It's amazing.
Sure, you don't have that?
No, but I need it.
He just doesn't care about you guys. He just goes and searches up pony merch.
I care very much
You're not
about you
fooling
guys.
anyone, you know?
And to the extent to which you can provide me
Go
ponies.
for a walk, you know?
And
You can go and buy your own storage unit, put the carpet down, and then go there and like roll around all you want.
yeah, I could, but then I couldn't be here enjoying the ponies.
You
if
wouldn't
I
come down
could.
here. I can guarantee you get that pony carpet. You would look at it and be like, neat. And then you would like never look at it again until you were downstairs once a month.
Yeah, I'd be really happy that once a month.
No,
If I was
you're not
down-
going to do it.
If
Shit
I was
with
down here more, would you let me get the pony
it.
carpet?
No, that's what I've said before. That's just telling me not to have you get it.
I'd totally get that pony carpet.
Oh, I'll do her eyebrows.
It's okay, pony merch is important. See, Sir Edward gets it. Aaron.
Oh, I zeroed everything.
Just do what I normally do. I just buy it from my room and then slowly just have it trickle out throughout the house.
Yeah.
It's Just a little bit. There's a Twilight Witch. She's allowed out during Halloween month.
You only just made her, and I never gave permission.
Yeah, but
you just put her there.
Decoration for the Halloween days.
I know, but you've just implied permission.
Yeah.
Was there?
It's important. The Halloween spirits gate.
Who determined it's important?
The Halloween spirits. He says you gotta put Halloween decorations out.
I did.
Yeah. Good. Me too.
Put out plenty of decorations.
You created a crime scene on the front lawn.
No, it's a graveyard.
They are all dug up.
No, they were
Calling the
escaping.
police.
You have a horse that's escaping.
Yeah. She has a little buzzard inside of her chest. And that was Giz's doing.
You're not fooling any. Fooling anyone, you know. Fooling anyone, you know. Fooling anyone, you know.
She's I'm curious. What kind of carpet would you want in the basement?
I don't want any in there right now.
What the horse carpet?
Which horse carpet?
Yeah.
I don't want a horse carpet.
If you had to pick.
Well, I didn't know, because then you're gonna find
You're
out.
forced.
I know what you're doing.
Well. Yeah, horse carpet. Yeah, you see what I do?
You know, you're acting like a 12-year-old that's going to mom instead of dad. But
They're the mom. They're cool. Not like dad. You might not want a horse carpet, but Michael needs it. I'm glad Giz understands. Michael is going to start threatening to not take his meds. I'll just fall over dead.
I'll off myself if I don't get it.
That's a Trixie move. You know this? It's a Trixie tactic. Which she did in an episode, which is crazy and also amazing. Be my friend or I'm going to kill myself.
You're not fooling anyone,
Hey,
you know.
friends now.
You're not fooling anyone, you know. Anyone, you know.
Oh, that show's great. Can we get a chat poll on horse carpet, Sir Edward? Go for it.
It's not going to lead to anything, but sure.
You don't know. Could. Maybe you could be swayed by peer pressure.
Anyone, you know. Look. Anyone, you know. Fooling anyone. Anyone,
See, this is me having fun. It's driving you crazy.
You think that I don't drive you crazy a bit?
anyone, you know. Look.
You can't drive a crazy person crazy. Mighty crazy. You're on mobile, so you can't. Uses.
Fooling anyone, you know. Look. Fooling anyone, you know. Look. Anyone, you know.
Hi, Kel-chan. What's up?
You know, look.
She should do Tiananmen Square, that one episode.
Go for a walk. You're not fooling
Yeah,
anyone.
that
you know?
was a good episode.
You're not fooling anyone.
Pretty much all the Trixie
You're not
Starlight
fooling
episodes
anyone,
are in
you
my
know?
top.
You're not
Top
fooling anyone.
episodes.
You know.
This is one of those ones where I wish that Applejack's eye wasn't where it is, because it looks like she's kind of looking at the camera. And I don't
Yeah,
like
don't
that.
fooling anyone, you know. Look,
You can
not
kind of see her
fooling
other
anyone,
eye
you
for
know.
like half a second,
not
and she
fooling
looks like
anyone, you know.
she's looking.
Because the white. Yeah,
Yeah, too much white.
look.
it's fine.
Go for a walk, you know. Go for a walk, go for a go for
Look at her
a-
go, Michael.
Go for a walk, you go for a walk, you walk,
Mhm.
you walk, you walk, you walk,
This is
you
more
walk,
bouncy.
you walk, 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 you walk, you walk,
She says walk, 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 walk.
you walk, walk, you walk, you walk, walk, you walk, you
It's like when you're like, okay, we have found a pear orchard.
walk.
He's very happy.
That's like pears. I bought some pears. They're hard as rock, so I can't eat them yet.
3 weeks later, they're still hard as rock. Oh, they're rocks. They're fake.
They were always rocks.
Those are fake pears, Michael. I've already had 3.
I can see me doing that.
I just thought they were a little dry.
It'd be the dog mints
You don't
all
put it
over
any-
again.
You don't fooling. You
I
don't
ate a
fooling
bunch of
any-
dog mints, and then my mom was like, those are for dogs." Like, I didn't know. I just saw mints.
Keeping your teeth clean.
Yeah. They weren't very good.
They're for dogs, not like they're there for flavor.
And dogs have nice tasting mints.
I don't know why dogs need mints at all.
Because their breath stinks, that's why.
Go for a walk, you know. Go for a walk, go. Go for a walk. You're not fooling anyone, you know.
I'm sure chat would vote correctly, Sir Edward, if you
You're
could
not
put up
fooling
a
anyone,
poll.
you know. Look. You're not fooling anyone, you know. Anyone.
We're just gonna like,
It's the internet. You vote for whatever's most controversial.
yeah, we're just gonna redecorate this house one poll at a
Anyone, you know.
time.
Look. Anyone, you know. Anyone, you know. Look.
Until he
Anyone,
becomes
you know. Look.
spiteful of the fact that there's any
Anyone, you
horse.
know.
I'll be
You're not
sad.
fooling anyone, you know. Look. Look. Anyone, you know. Look.
Oh, did I clear out Applejack's cheeks? Did not.
Go for a walk. You're not fooling anyone. Go for a walk. You're not fooling anyone.
What's Kelchan up to?
You know.
That you've joined us here today.
You know.
Anything fun and exciting in the world of ferrets?
You know.
They still smell like stinky cats.
Are you gonna get new ferrets, actually?
What happened to the old ones?
You had to get rid of them because he moved over country. Temporary for a while.
Exploded, didn't they?
No, he gave them away.
Farm upstate.
He really misses them. Well, Paul. Oh, you did make it.
Oh, a pole. Fantastic.
Go for a walk. You're not fooling. You think I'll go for a
I'm assuming
walk?
the
You're not
ferrets you
fooling
had
anyone,
then
you know.
are firmly in someone else's care.
You just got the rest of the extreme movers instead of the main PC. Oh, well, that took a little while to get the stuff, but I'm guessing that kind of took moving ours all over the place and transports, and I'm guessing the military is not the quickest about getting stuff taken care of.
You're not go for a walk. You're not fooling anyone, you know. Go for a walk. You're not fooling anyone, you know.
I think I can call this.
You're not fooling anyone, you know. Think I'll go for a walk. You're not fooling anyone, you know. Go for a walk. You're not fooling anyone, you know. Think I'll go for a walk. You're not fooling anyone, you know.
Okay, I was a little concerned with her back hair there, but it's not visible. I think I can mark it done. Don't have any new ferrets yet. Still need to set up the rest of the house, unpack the last few boxes, donate, and throw away unneeded stuff. Do you ever get any news about your old ferrets?
Yeah, that's
like,
what I'm curious on.
have they does the person send you pictures or?
I'm not guessing they're particularly willing to return them to your care.
No, probably not. They've been with them for years now.
Well, that means they care for him at least. Yes. No, you cannot vote.
No, Michael needs one. Doesn't mean he gets one.
Yeah, let me help.
No.
Oh, let me help.
No, he'll spill beer on it. No, he has enough merch.
I don't.
Yes, fun with static.
Yeah. 3 of them are yes.
2. Or no, there's
Okay.
2 no's, 2 yes. You can't count.
I can still have it if I
No, he'll spill beer on it. I got my vote.
No.
It's voted. You can't get it anymore. It's locked in.
You cheated.
No, that was 2 votes for spill beer.
You're
You
cheating.
would spill beer on it though.
Yeah, but only because I'm trying to get the horses to drink some beer. Get them liquored
The
up.
Kirin are supposed to make beer. You put the Kirin underneath, like stack them. You have like a pony lunchable.
We can have a bunch of rugs all stacked.
But then you can only see one.
Yeah, we swap them. We rotate them out.
This is like pony calendar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to give away Bunny and Clyde at the beginning of 2019
Guys,
before I
could get
started
a rug
moving
if you
around.
Say yes.
Yeah, but have you heard anything from them? Does that person like send you pictures or anything? Or did you stay in contact in any way to at least see well-being?
The rock guys.
They were doing well from the only update I got from their new home. Oh, okay, well that's good. He's got something. Okay, well that one is done. We only have one left before doing the one I'm not looking forward to. I have when I'm I don't know which I want to do first. Trixie or Applejack. Applejack's gonna be the longer one, but I need. Is there any of them that would get in the way of another? I'm thinking.
What's the poll result?
It's not done yet. I think I'll probably do Trixie first because she'll have to move out of the way anyway, but she'll be a little annoying because she has to like back up. Applejack has to move forward, which means I can probably use the standard walks for that. But the and the nice thing is I think when she goes over here, yeah, she's hidden here, so I can really cheat the hell out of motion. I'm sure she's doing some like thing with that.
Your horse.
He says see you on Thursday, so they put it on the schedule.
Okay.
See you on Thursday. Right.
It's a tie.
No, that means I can definitely get it.
No,
because
no. Why? This is not official.
Ties go to my favor. For sure. For sure, that's the rules.
No, this is a martial law environment.
You weren't allowed to vote. You skewed it. You have.
I'm not allowed to vote. Then why did it let me vote?
Well, I didn't get to vote because you voted.
Yeah, because it's mine. Whose chat is this?
Wrestled the.
I wrestled. I grabbed
the
it.
mic away from me.
No, it is my chat.
Cheating.
Cheating?
Skewed the field.
No.
Getting the rug. At once.
This is not a democracy. Okay, well, anyway, we're gonna probably end it 10 minutes early because I was actually only gonna go till 9, and I want to at least get that done. But we got the whole shot done, Michael, with those kickies.
Yeah. This makes a good point.
I thought this was Michael Moore's show where Largo animates. Kind of, he just keeps going and going and going.
I'm entertaining.
Roll a 20-sided die, 1 to 10. No, well, then why don't you just flip a coin?
We can flip a coin.
Well, wait, no. Okay, yeah, no, that is it. No, we're not. But no, I'm saying, like, if you're gonna roll a 20-sided die and say 1 through 10 is no and 11 through 20 is yes, why don't you just flip a
See,
coin?
I have a dollar coin. Heads or tails? Heads or tails?
I'm not doing anything.
Which one?
You pick one because it ain't happening.
Heads or tails? Get a point, Corbin.
The heads.
No! You flipped it. It was clearly tails.
See, look, it says heads.
You can't do this.
Okay, I'll flip it back, right?
Okay.
What does it say?
It's tails. I win.
Okay. You can't flip it.
You're cheating. Flip fair and square.
All right. Okay, we're gonna be done though. We'll be back on Sunday to do some Jackbox.
Yes. Heads I win,
It's gonna
tails
blow
you
out in here a
lose.
sec. Easy. Oh, not okay. One screen's working fine.
Look at all those people.
Skylar's doing horse art, and oh, Nashi's on. Nashi doesn't seem for a while. It's
They got horse. That's a good horse.
oh yeah, that's got a horse. That's got. I mean,
got
that's
a
not. That's a
horse.
different horse, but it's a horse.
Yeah, it's a horse. It's probably popular.
It's very.
pixely.
Yeah, for now. May just need to pick up. And the stream is 720. That's just weird. Anyway, we'll head over there. We'll send you to Nashi because I don't think we've done that for a bit. So
Yes. Later. Oh. Gotta do the horse song.
check flip. I don't have that enabled. Heads I win, tails you lose. Heads I win, tails I win.
Michael needs more representation in this house. I know.
Well, yeah, but when you're like, I wish to buy a dog and sacrifice it to the gods, and Judge is like, yeah, I think that's cool. Let's do that one.
Yeah.
No.
If I ever came to his house, you would look at it with such spite. Got big derby on it.
You probably already ordered it. Now you're like, oh, okay, this is where we're gonna put it.
I gotta figure out a way to convince him that it's his idea.
By Sir Edward, by Sunset, by Kelchan, by Nullen, by Giz, by
Good boy.
others.
Cheese it down, cheese it, yeah. How'd that song go?
I actually ran across the Derpy and the Mighty Toothpick song.
Did you know?
Yeah. I gotta put it. It's just in my download box right now. But all right, well, we'll see you guys Sunday. Have a good one.
Bye, y'all.